resuming quest for the frozen flame. Um, the party has kind of explored most of the area around Liuba, where you plan to help the Sutaki people overthrow their oppressor, Ashen Swale, and his blaspheming necromancers, as well as the white dragon that he works with. The party is now south of Liuba and has gone up to this, what looks like a repurposed shrine that used to be sacred to the Sataki, but it is now carved to look like Ashen Swale and a boar, a large boar, and there is this mammoth creature that looks like it is rotting. You're not sure if it's undead or something else, that is seemed to be venerating the shrine, but it was also painted gold, and you recognized it as it was painted gold as a tribute to one of the older Sataki gods. But this whole thing is not a normal way to venerate that god, and there are Sataki around who looked nervous and looked like they were giving worship because they kind of had to. Ernest walked up to it and drew its ire, this creature. And I think that's where we're at. Any other things from last session? You had also talked to the Dullahan and her wife, sent a message to the man mentoring the children.
We talked to the soul singer and their partner last session as well, and it was a little. We didn't have Aethelric there to smooth over diplomatic relations, but
yeah.
I think we ended up basically convincing them because they had asked us like, oh yeah, there's all these things that need to get done, and we had already done all of them.
Yeah. And you also got a dream message about the burning mammoths approaching the ex-Crusader camp.
Yeah,
and
they finally got through the avalanche.
And so the Broken Tusks are heading eastward and are going to be a week or two.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. We were rolling initiative, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Yep, we were.
So here we go. Dorn. I'm just going to include Dorn in the initiative, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
He said he might be 10 minutes late, so hopefully.
Yeah. Okay.
Overall for Dorn. Oh.
Is anyone else able to control Dorn? I'll look.
I rolled for Dorn, but it didn't. It said I didn't have permission.
Okay,
so
you should be able to now.
It. Oh, okay. Try it again. Well, that's better.
Okay, let me check something. Monk's combat details. I wanted to not select the current person. Okay, good. I think I turned that off.
Oh, and I imagine Dorn would be.
I don't know if he'd be mounted or not.
I think if we're back this far, he would be. He would have probably if we had gotten all the way over here and been able to talk to people, maybe he would have hopped off.
All right.
I think
Ernest gets to go first.
I think normally mounted.
Okay, and I'm. No, I told you not to get up, and I'm going to move back a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 15. I'm trying to spread us out a bit because I'm pretty sure something like this might have trample. Might be able to trample us.
Oh, there's a foul stench about it, and you should make a fortitude save when your turn started.
Oh, good. Always great. Always great. Fortitude. My +8 will do me well. Waha.
All right, you are sickened 1.
Of course I am. Then I'm going to recall knowledge.
All right.
Well, that's a good sound.
There he is.
Dorn arrived.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I will say this much. You did not succeed, Ernest, but you rule out that it is undead. You believe it is a construct of some kind made out of flesh.
All right. Fleshy construct, everybody. Ought to be fun. And then I will turn off Analyze Weakness, and I will fire an arrow at it. And getting that one. Getting it out nice and early. All right.
0 point?
No, I'm not going to hero point this one. I'm just
At least you didn't have a lot of build-up because you failed the other stuff.
yeah, it's true.
All right. I believe Shift M makes it the next turn. Is that true for you guys? Shift M? Okay, good.
No.
I'm going to put that in
yes.
my pinned comment for my next week's Foundry video.
Okay. What's going on?
Oh God! I gave the whole overview before you were. Basically, it's kind of you're getting close to leading the revolution. The burning mammoths have been seen, and so the broken tusks and the ex-crusaders have packed up and are starting to head your direction. But they're going to be a week or two out, and you are visiting this desecrated shrine with this mockery of a golden mammoth that where people are nervously and obediently worshiping some tribute to Ashen Swale, and this mammoth has gone up and Ernest tried to interact with it. I forget exactly what he did, but
I was interacting with the people, not with the thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but
people
apparently
were
it didn't
nervous
like
and not
that.
wanting to interact with you. And
Yeah.
the golden mammoth bellowed, and so we're assuming you're mounted and with the party. But yeah, the party otherwise made some more allies and got some more Sataki on their side last session.
Right. So I'm going to assume we're in the first round of combat here.
Yeah.
It's just Ernest that's gone. Nothing particularly impactful has happened yet.
Absolutely nothing. I've moved and done nothing else.
I am
And ignore
going
all of
to...
the marshy terrain on the map. That's not there.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I was like, oh, not this again.
Yeah, so just to give myself a moment to think a little bit and just make sure my Foundry stuff is in the right spot, I'm going to delay because I see that Aila's right after me, and I'm right next to her, so...
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, go ahead, Aila.
Okay. Alright, Valorian. It is time... Oh, did this happen again? Hold on. Sorry. Oh, I know what's going on. Here we go. Spells. Oh, why is it doing this? Okay, spells. No. Alright. We're casting Protection on Valorian.
Very good.
Oh, part of what I'll tell you too, Ernest, is that you know it's a golem, and so it's going to be pretty resistant to magic. It's going to have particular weaknesses and
I will.
susceptibility to certain magic, but
Spells.
in general, spells won't work.
Spells are not as effective against this.
Good to know.
Warning.
That directly target it, or
Directly targeted.
effective.
Oh, well that's not gonna... Oh, wait, here it is. Boom. Wait, come on. Do the thing. There we go. Did that work? That didn't actually work. Okay, so, sorry, I'm casting Protection on Valorian. I think we had decided that this is it's a 10-foot emanation aura
moves with it.
that moves with Valorian. So that'll be action 1 and 2, and then action 3. I do want to try to get a little bit closer. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I don't want to get too far away. I want to stay within that aura. So I will get right here, and then move on.
Okay, Dorn. You're muted.
Sorry, yeah, my mic was echoing when other people were talking, so...
Okay.
Right, so it's going to be 2 strides to get there on Valorian, so... Because it's 50 feet on this. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to command animal. Well, first ray shield. Command animal, 2 actions to stride up to 10 feet from the strange mammoth. Which gives me a little down to here should do it. There's a little bit of difficult terrain for moving through allies there, but I've got like maybe 30-foot headroom, so that should be all fine.
Not in terrain.
Sorry?
Allies are not difficult terrain.
Oh. Maybe I've been running all of my games wrong. But anyway, we're here now. It's 50 movement, and I'm going to go for a strike on him here. I'm just kind of part running this from Path Builder here because updating the sheet in the middle is a bit awkward, and the game was a bit. The server was occupied earlier, so it's still going to be the same attack stuff for now. And where's the frigate? And yeah, so just want the lamp.
Okay, that is a hit.
The 3D dice did roll off of a 20 there, annoyingly. So that's going to have. It doesn't have support. It just has an extra 2, I think. Extra 2 damage. So it's yeah, plus 2 circumstance.
Because support is itself
That's an
action, right?
Yeah, it is an action, and it took 2 strides to get this far. So
yeah.
Yeah, so 2d6 plus 4.
Okay, minimum damage. But
Hey,
is that modified?
is what it is.
Because
yeah,
of-
it is.
That's a plus 2 on that, right? I just see strength plus 4.
Yeah, there should be another 2 on there.
Okay, that's 8. And it resists 5 of it.
Oh, we're up to a great start here.
Plank.
Cool, so I'll park that there and try to remember how this character works again, because it's been a little while since I've been one of these, actually.
Yeah.
It has.
And yeah, that's all for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fortitude save from both you and Valorian.
Lovely. Sure.
Okay.
Where is come here. Fortitude save. I don't believe I get any bonuses to this.
Okay,
That's
success.
for myself. And where is Valorian? There he is.
Okay, you both succeed. All right. It bellows, and it's going to. Attack Valorian. Here comes. Well, actually, to say Tusk.
Raised.
Okay, so the shield is raised, so that helps Valorian too in your case.
Yeah.
Here comes the Tusk. That's a hit
Ooh.
for 20 piercing.
Jeez.
20 piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll see what hardness mark at the shield. The shield's 9 hardness now after the remaster changes. I will go with Glimpse of Redemption.
All right. It is going to follow through. And
So
feel
Glorian
guilty
gets,
despite its lack of brain.
Hey, you don't need a brain to feel bad about things, I guess. I don't know. So that's 8 resistance to the damage.
Yeah.
Just suck the joy out of everything.
So the remastered champion, you caught that the math is not as good, but it's any shield you wield now. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
So you can have like a
I-
second shield.
Yeah, backup and all that, which I had anyway because the Fortress Shield is not one to be walking around with, to be honest. Yeah, I just had a spare one just in case, but yeah. Anyway, so it gets 8 resistance there, so he takes 12 damage, and the Mammoth's enfeebled 2 till the end of its next turn.
Yep. And here comes a foot attack. Okay. The collective efforts of your shield and your guilt tripping have succeeded. Every +5 matters. Okay.
Here, man, do you really want to be doing that? Would your mother be proud? Come on.
Aethelric.
Did not.
There's that.
Oh,
We're
hold on.
20 from starting positions. Attack.
I don't know if it's possible to get your microphone louder, Anthony.
I was mumbling.
I know, but
You are
even
also
right now,
very
it's
quiet.
a little low.
Check.
That's
check.
good.
Okay, there we go. All right, so we are going to, seeing how direct magic isn't necessarily going to help very much. Aethelric is going to cast Summon Animal, and he is going to cast. He wants a giant monitor lizard, and he intends to cast it there.
Okay, ping it again. Okay. I need to make this an ally. Hold on. Party. Okay. And you will own it.
It's technically medium. All right, so with the casting, it automatically, I command it. It is going to. Wait, let's see what that is. It can use Lurching Charge as 2 actions. It strides twice and then it makes a Jaws strike. If it moves more than 20 feet, it gets a +2 circumstance bonus to the attack roll.
Nice.
He is going to move there. If I do this correctly, he's going to move there. He's going to target there, and he's going to make, what strike is that? That is a Jaws strike. That strikes Jaws, and this is toggle Lurching Charge. That one. We are going to roll.
That
He's
hits.
going to hit
Nice.
for not bad.
Yeah. Okay. It takes 5. Well, 5 damage. It's supposed to be 5 damage, not 10. Takes 5 damage. It resisted some of that.
It's okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
And
Go
then I imagine it also needs to take a Fortitude save.
Okay.
And then I imagine I also have to take a Fortitude save.
Okay, hold on. I'm dealing with something. Fortitude save. Oh yeah, the lizard needs to make a fortitude save too.
Doesn't seem to. Okay. And hold on, is grab an action? Because it has grab on its jaws.
Yes, grab it as an action.
Okay, we can't do that in this one. So.
Yeah. Okay, the lizard becomes sickened 1, and the strange mammoth rolled 24 on its fortitude save.
Oh, against its poison?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was going to be subject to poison. Okay.
Oh, I was multitasking. I didn't know what the fort save was for. So now that I see, it's it's not affected.
And then
Bobo.
does is Aethelric in range of the fortitude save?
No.
Okay.
Bobo is, however. And did
Bobo
Aila
is.
save against the aura too? The stench?
You didn't tell me to, so I did not.
Okay, go ahead.
I can.
The mammoth moved since
Also-
Aila went.
Oh, thank you. So it didn't affect her yet.
Ah,
Yeah.
wait. Okay, got it.
Okay, Bobo, make a fort save.
Got it. Alright, so it's 21.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Wait. So it happens at the start.
Of your
Start
turn.
your
Yeah.
turn?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Or when you enter it.
Or when you-
Okay.
I see.
So Bobo is going to. So Bobo raged at the beginning of combat because the remaster says so.
Mm-hmm.
So he will take his first action, or his first 2 actions, to do a sudden charge
Cool.
and attack the mammoth. He's under there somewhere. Trust me.
Ooh. Cool. All right. Impaled it.
So Bobo comes running across the field under the horse and just antlers this mammoth.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, 37. That's gonna be 32 damage.
And it needs to make a fortitude save or be slowed too.
I don't
Okay.
believe I have critical specialization yet until 7th level.
No, I think barbarians get it at 5th level.
Do they?
That's the
Hey.
normal spot for marshals.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fortitude.
Decent.
Okay, it
Two.
succeeds.
Boo. All right. Then I'll use Rip and Tear.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an attack.
Ooh.
That is a 23 to hit.
It does hit.
Hey.
That does 23 points of damage.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, it has persistent.
Yes, and it does 1d6 persistent bleed, assuming that the construct can bleed.
Okay.
That's 3 actions.
All right. Cool.
So Bobo is done.
Yeah, it's 5th level, Bobo. They get crit specialization when while raging
While raging.
for melee weapons and attacks.
Okay.
Okay. Valorian. I mean, Dorn.
Ernest.
Wait,
Oh, Ernest. I just happened to be. You were all correct.
I'm
I am
thinking of-
wrong.
I'm thinking of weapon specialization. That's right.
Let me see if this. Yeah, when you succeed on your save, you're immune for a minute. So
Okay.
don't worry.
I am just going to keep struggling through the sickness because
I'm afraid you need to
Hacking
make
is
another
going
fort
to
save
help.
right now.
what?
You need to make another fort save.
Another one? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Fun, I guess.
It really stinks. It has at least a 40-foot aura. Okay. All right. I was just testing if you critically failed.
Oh, okay. Well, I do have a -1 to that because I am sickened. Okay, I will recall knowledge with a -1 because I'm sickened.
All right. Okay. You succeed.
Awesome.
Do you have a question?
Please tell me it takes precision.
It takes precision.
Ooh, okay, 'cause
Yeah.
some constructs don't, and it's. Anyway, okay. Good. And then, hey, I've got a second action to analyze weakness. which
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't have done if it couldn't take precision. See, that's why I asked the question. And then I will attack
Actionable
and not get
info.
that one this time.
Oh.
It's done, dude.
Yeah, it's over. Oh wow.
Look at all those dice.
Okay. We ignore the
I mean,
void
it does-
damage.
Yeah, it doesn't take the 4 void damage, and it takes 5 less, so that's -9 to that, so it'd be 39 damage.
All right.
Still.
All right. You shoot through its construct core, whatever it was. You had analyzed its. You had
It
recalled.
explodes.
Again, I just love the fact, the idea that Ernest is there on the battlefield. He looks at
Yeah,
it,
he just
he
stares
looks
at
at it harder,
hard.
and he goes, boom!
Uh-huh.
Got him.
People have already started to shuffle away, and look like they're trying to leave the scene, and they're saying, well, actually, some are still kind of facing you, but have backed 10 paces and said, "Who are you?"
Ernest doesn't answer because he's hacking and coughing. Which is weird to see a ghost do, I would assume.
Yeah, I was looking at I've got mercy on my lay on hands. I'm like, is it worth would the mercy effect work if I laid on hands on you? And I don't think it would, because that would be an attack and not it'd be doing damage.
Yeah, I think I'm basically immune to your lay on hand. Well, not immune. If you wanted to attack me with it, you could.
Yeah.
Don't
Immune to
please.
the good stuff.
I rolled
Immune to the
low.
good
Would it
stuff.
be worth getting rid of the second condition?
No, because we're out of combat now, so I can just do it until
Yeah,
it's
he
gone.
can just puke.
Well, I do want
So-
to know, did you guys figure out whether mercies work? Do you know?
On me, no, they wouldn't because lay on
Yeah.
hands doesn't heal me.
Yeah, I have to target a willing living creature or
Oh.
an undead creature. It would do damage against an undead creature, and
Okay.
it wouldn't apply the mercy effect.
Once we hit level. Sorry, I forget what level. I'm gonna take advanced first aid. I think at level 8, and then I can reduce sickened as instead of stabilizing or stuff like that when I do.
But again, outside
first
of
aid.
combat doesn't matter really that
Doesn't,
much.
doesn't matter outside of combat. True.
Yeah, I just need a hack until
Yeah.
the scent is out of my taste buds.
You
Because
strangers
that
don't know
happens.
what you're doing. The Nexus will be upon you.
That'll be
The dragon
the next.
that roams that roams the valley, that rules the valley. And they're
Where?
basically trying to leave the area now. They're walking away.
We're aware of a Nexus. We plan on meeting with her in the near future.
Fools.
Hey, I'm already dead. What's the worst that could happen? Well, they could die, and I don't want them to die. So
Aila will. I mean, I feel like this is, if Aethelric wants to step in, that's fine. But I think Aila might start going off on one of her little tirades about false gods and what about the old ways? Have you all forgotten that? And if I could, I don't know if you'd let me do this, Ronald, but like a religion check to aid the next diplomacy check that gets made.
I don't know what diplomacy this group's doing. You guys sound like you're.
Well, again,
Um,
this would be aiding the next person who wants to do diplomacy.
Okay.
Basically, just try to convince them using their own, being like, have you guys forgotten, who you are?
I'm standing here on the ropes, eager to jump in, but also I'm not really sure who these people are.
They were
they're
Sataki
recognizably
who
Sataki, right?
were worshipping this at this shrine to Ashen Swale, but they also seemed uncomfortable about the mammoth.
Yeah, I think we'd even learned in the last session that the golden mammoth that we just fought was essentially like almost an insult to one of the old Sutaki gods, because it was like a representation of a Sutaki god, but obviously god, spirit, whatever we want to call it, but essentially it was a perverse kind of almost a parody of something that they would have worshipped in the older times.
Profane, yeah, just it was a flesh construct as well. It was a homunculus kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty much a like a direct insult to the old ways.
How many of them are there?
There were about seven or eight.
About seven. That's, I believe, falls under the limits of group coercion for me if I want to jump in on that, if we want to really kind of be a bit more heavy-handed on it, because, well, we did just stride in here, to my knowledge, and murder this blasphemous idol.
After blaspheming the god that they worshipped, yes.
Yeah.
So I'll go with a... Yeah?
Blasphemy...
Ernest doesn't care too much, apparently. Aila cares. What do you say, Ron? Would you let me roll that religion?
Respect for gods. He doesn't have respect for false gods.
It's still not clear to me what the main intention is.
Oh, I'm gonna go with
the main intention is to make them remember where they come from, in order that they might be a little bit easier to influence. And
good cop, bad cop here.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Coerce
to me,
is not to improve their attitude.
again,
it's to make them. It's like a request to make them do or make them do what you say.
Request, but angry.
Yeah, to make them do what you say for a period of time.
I was trying to set him up for Aethelric to be a little bit easier to convince, essentially. But
if you want to go and go for it.
Again, this would be to aid Aethelric.
But just in lore, what do you're trying to improve their attitude
trying to remind
so
them
that
of
you
the
can...
old way. No.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. I'm doing an aid essentially to make it a little bit easier for Aethelric to convince them to not follow Ashen Swale and Venexis, and basically remind them of the old ways.
That sounds like a goal
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically remind them of the old ways. Remind them that the god, in quotes, that they're worshiping is not a god, and that they've strayed. There's no active encounter, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 plus.
All right.
12. Oh, that's 112. I'll do that. There we are. Oh, that's terrible. I'm gonna hero point that. That's gonna be my hero point. Because let's. Sorry, hold on.
I'm giving a.
Well, fine. Okay, whatever.
18. You get the +1 from regular failure. Bobo did massive damage first. So I'm giving a hero point to Bobo for now. Okay.
So
+1 to Aethelric. Is that what you want to talk to them about?
Yeah, I want to try to convince them that, basically he's going to go and say, this is what Ashen Swale does for you. She makes mockeries of your ways and tries to convince you that she is some all-powerful deity figure, and this is not the case. You must remember where you come from. The gods of the old are still among us. This mockery of your god would do you really want to follow somebody that would throw your history and your culture away and force you to bow to them as and supplicate to their wickedness? This is
when
you were above this. That you were above this sort of behavior. You were a proud people with a rich heritage, and I just want you to see that. I want to remember where you come from. It is our goal to strike that false god down and to bring you back to the glory days of where your people came from.
All right.
And also, out of character, we're fixing to have a huge storm here in Portland.
Oh.
So if I suddenly just disappear, it's probably because I lost internet and/or power.
Okay. Because this is a larger group of people, going by Mark Sifter's advice, I'm going to say this is a DC 25.
Okay, and I do have group impression.
You have group impression?
I do.
For how many people?
I am expert, so it's 20. I think.
Oh, okay. It's DC 22. And because you you showed your clear, knowledge of their god, their traditions, I'm giving you +4 circumstance.
I will take that. So diplomacy, we're gonna add.
Don't even have to threaten anyone.
So yesterday, the last session's knowledge check actually turned out to be our aid.
Yeah. Ha!
Okay. Thanks to your knowledge and your glasses, you're able to convince most of them. After some discussion among themselves, they ask you. They're just astonished. They don't recognize you. They don't know why you would care for the Sutaki and why you would.
Aila at this
meddle
point will have
with
pulled out the blood owl token and be like, "With the blood owls."
The blood owls. You know of Aokoi?
Yes, Aokoi is
We're well acquainted.
A good friend of ours.
And they're still alive?
Well, yes. So that's a good point. I would have sent a dream message to Aokoi like a couple days ago, I think. And I'm pretty sure, let me read dream message. I have it open because it's one of the ones that I keep using. So if they receive it, I know that they received it.
Okay.
So as long as I know that they received it.
And you did send one to them?
I sent one back to the following, and I sent one forward to the Blood Owls. So.
All right, so that spell includes, getting the postcard back saying deceased.
Yeah, well, I just won't get received. That message received. I get a message received if it gets received. I don't.
It's like those emails saying, this email address is unavailable.
Yeah. No. If it's not received, I don't get anything specific. I just don't get that. Yeah.
It's not good news.
Yeah.
They're at least not in this plane of existence or something. No, Aokoi's alive and not on this plane of existence.
Yeah, so I think I would say yes. The Blood Owls have gone under, but it's all part of the plan. We need to stay under the radar, and we'll be happy for anyone's help. For the times that come. Venexus's reign.
All right, but they are definitely trying to help you now. However, they say that the Venexus is coming. That she probably will know that the shrine has been that this mammoth has been.
Yep, and I'll say good point. Thank you all, and. Try to think what else she would say. Probably not too much. It's like your safety is more important. Please, it's time for everyone to leave.
All right.
And we really know how to piss this dragon off, don't we?
This is the second time in several days.
Yes,
last session, Dorn, they destroyed a statue that was in her likeness.
Yeah, which
it attacked us for fairness.
I mean, we did steal all of the offerings. So.
It attacked us.
Aila takes responsibility for that one.
In a court of law, the statue attacked us, Your Honor.
I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. We stole from the statue. Doesn't it give it justification to try to kill us?
So what you're saying is that the statue valued its stuff more than our lives.
Indeed.
Yes.
I don't know if the statue valued anything.
Yeah, the statue was a construct.
It was a construct, so it mindlessly just attacked when we did something that it was programmed to attack us when we did, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a problem anymore.
Okay, anyway, we should probably get out of here.
All right,
I
they are
believe the only thing.
they are heading northward towards the Yuba.
Okay.
I think we're going to be headed that direction too.
All
At this
right.
point.
Yeah.
They are maintaining some distance from you. They give you some, friendly.
I think we'll try to skirt around
because
and...
they don't want to look. You guys are like, you guys have the murder weapons on you. You know, they're just kind of trying to keep a safe distance.
Is this like that thing where you say goodbye to somebody, then you both start walking down the street in the same direction? Is that what's happening?
I think that is exactly what's happening. Yeah.
Okay.
They just start walking faster, and you're like...
All right, they are walking at a right angle. They are trying to get away from you.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I feel like we'll probably skirt around to try to sneak in towards the observatory where we know the blood owls are.
Okay, so you're headed to
up.
Liuba?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. As you approach, well, this would be after how much time? It's another 2 days. So you're using your show the way, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so on the map, you return to Liuba, and you do see the usual small group of warriors who stand at one of the approaches to the village. Now that I've read a bit more, when you did initial reconnaissance, I should have mentioned a couple of other things. Here's the village of Yuba. I think it's still loading for me.
Still loading for me as well.
Okay.
98%.
Liuba, Jamaica.
And the thunder is coming.
Uh-oh.
There's a
I have gotten that song stuck in my head so many times, but I don't know all of the words because they're kind of difficult. So it's all.
I think I know the words.
I know it's a bunch of island names. That's all I know.
Uh-huh. For those who don't know, it's called the Kokomo, the song.
By the Beach Boys, if I'm
Yes.
correct there.
Yeah. Beach Boys lyrics aren't particularly complicated.
No, it's
In
not
their pop
complicated,
songs.
but it's just a bunch of island names in the native tongues of the people of those islands. Which
Okay. All right. So there were several carrion golems patrolling in front of the two people. I don't know if you can see what I said. There, in front of the gates. They had different appearances. Okay, there were two stone statues flanking the gate. One depicted Ashen Swale, and the other depicting a boar. Okay, where's that? There was six
Is that
very
C10?
different-looking carrion golems. Ah. Oh, okay. A two-headed vulture bear, a feathered moose with flowered antlers, a woolly white rhino with horns cresting its back, a dozen-legged giant ferret, and an elk with the torso and head of a great owl. Beyond the compound, there's the compound with those buildings. There's a path that leads up to a ice palace. It's frozen, and it looks like a dragon. It's the shape of a dragon, and it is surrounded by solid ice and appears to block a pass through the mountains.
the path that we want to go through.
Yeah, very much a definite locked door situation.
Yeah. And sorry, remind me where the observatory. It's outside of the main village, right?
It's here in the corner.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
And so, there's no apparent easy way to approach the observatory, and they seem kind of vigilant, and you can approach from a different angle, I suppose. You can tell me a skill check if you can find a safe path to it.
I would be happy to roll survival for that if you would like.
I think there's more scouting or looking at their patterns of patrolling.
Okay.
So what type of skill check would you like?
Taking the
what do you
advantage
want,
of
perception?
cover.
I
think
could do
survival could help because it's a lack of love. There's a lack of love.
Okay.
Part of survival is not being noticed.
Yeah, and trackings and finding paths, I think, makes sense, right?
And finding what the Blood Owl's own paths were to secretly move about.
Okay.
There you
Yes,
go.
okay. I'll roll
Finding
survival.
paths.
There we go.
This RPG.
Mm-hmm.
We don't find paths. It's so funny. It's called Dungeons and Dragons, but there's so few adventures that involve dragons inside dungeons.
I mean, because you're that's kind of hampering the dragons at that point. There are dragons and dungeons, admittedly.
Yeah, that's true. That's not an ideal situation for a dragon.
I don't get the whole Starfinder thing either. Just like look up.
Found them. Done.
If you see nothing, wait a few hours.
But if you're looking for a specific star, then you either need to talk to Aila or Ernest. Ernest knows the scientific location of all the stars. Aila knows the spiritual location.
Sure.
Or something.
All right,
Yeah,
so
she's got the stories behind the stars, you know.
you're familiar with this observatory, which
Burning ball of gas.
by the way, has some people in it worshiping and meditating. When you arrive, you see a familiar face that leads you to the secret passage that takes you to the place beyond. And you find some of your friends here. Aokoi is here.
Okay.
And they greet you.
We've been around the area. We think we've accomplished just about everything that there is to accomplish in the nearby area.
That is splendid. We already heard reports. We also got a word that Wonoak has been restored and is gathering more allies. Things are looking quite good.
I think Aila would also tell Aokoi about the Crusaders and the Broken Tusk, fleeing the Burning Mammoth and making their way here, but it'll be still almost 2 weeks at this point, I believe.
Their eyes widen in alarm. What is this? The Burning Mammoths. They described to you a large group of people who bore torches as they traveled. Those Burning Mammoths?
Yes, yeah, they've broken through an avalanche of their own creation to get into the valley. So they are currently, the following as a whole is within the valley, moving in this direction.
And they seek to destroy our following, but
Yes.
we'll need to make a stand against them at some point. At this juncture, I don't think it's our biggest priority.
Well, Aokoi tells you that they were imagining bringing down Ashen Swale, and hopefully with your assistance, that you, with your clear abilities, powerful abilities, take on the dragon or drive it away. But it seems like the burning mammoths are a massive force that we're not able to contend with. They are kind of whispering among themselves, and then they all have worried faces, like they look like they're making a very significant decision. They return to you and say that it would seem that if the dragon could be defeated, well, let's say this, that our followings may have a shared fate, at least for now.
Aila will nod in agreement with that. And if we can, for now, like, our following, we would, it would be our honor to help the Sutaki in their plight. And if that favor might be repaid in kind for our plight, then we'll do whatever we can to help you now.
Our plights are very much the same. If we don't know your capability, let me just tell you as a GM, the burning mammoths are too much for the ex-Crusaders and the people of Liuba and the Broken Tusks take on.
Indeed.
And so Aokoe is saying that we need to...
Yeah, basically, that's kind of what Aila was trying to get across, is like, hey, if we
may be in a similar fate.
So yeah, basically it's like, yeah, sure, we need to get out and get through, but now it sounds like they're coming with us.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yes.
Yeah,
at least if there's going to be a confrontation, we want to make sure at least the civilians can get out. But
okay.
It would seem that...
and it sounds like they're kind of suggesting that we need to basically get through the palace and get out of the valley, period. Is that kind of what we're getting, or am I wrong?
That's what they're talking about now.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I thought they were saying, and I was like, yeah, we're definitely gonna help you. Okay, and yeah, I'm getting what they're putting down at this point, I think. And Aila, it says, okay, let's start planning.
What's the next step?
Yeah. All right,
this is your rebellion. We'll follow your guidance.
Indeed, yeah. I think Aila will definitely leave it to Aokoe of like what are the next steps.
Okay, well, they tell you some. These are going to sound like minor local troubles to you, but this is how you win the hearts and minds of the Sutaki. Mm-hmm. They tell you that the Lagophirs, one of them is sick.
Oh.
And needs to be nursed back to health. I don't know if anyone can keep a few notes here so that we can figure out who can work on what. But that's number one.
Let's see. I got something. Oh, here we are. Page. Let's see.
Okay.
And these are. I'm just gonna call these Liuba tasks.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a sick Lagafir. Okay.
Okay.
I'm probably not.
That's over
that
here.
Right. That's okay.
Then you have the two. Flip. The two alchemists, the two sisters, Kizaku and Ipaku. One of them is testing some new invention she has and needs help with it. It's some kind of weapon, apparently.
By help, they mean testing it like ourselves, or testing it on us?
She's an eccentric person, and they believe that you are people they can rely on to withstand the weapon.
Ah, there it is.
Okay. Her sister Ipaku.
Now I'm just imagining them like with a rocket launcher shooting at the mouse.
Her sister Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
All the people that could probably withstand a rocket launcher, it would be Bobo.
That was the idea. Yeah, sorry, go on, Ronald.
Her sister needs some Lagofear oil, which needs to be collected. However, the Lagofear's caretaker...
We have some Lagofear. We have some good Lagofear oil on hand, I believe.
Oh, do you actually have it on you?
Yeah, we have it in the stash. It's
it
was
DCA. Splendid.
It's excellent Lagofear oil.
You've already sold that one.
Yeah.
It's from the donation plate, I think, from the,
the
dragon statue.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, excellent. Then there are villagers. The observatory is kind of a spiritual center for the town. That for people, and it tends to bring people who are friendly to the blood owls, and so interacting with the villagers there to offer comfort and advice would be appreciated.
Okay.
So that's here in C6. At C7 is the trading post, a shop run by a man named Ninku and his family. And
what was the name again, Ronald? Sorry.
Ninku, Ninku. And they are, with the influx of people who've been coming in from the wilderness that the Blood Owls have orchestrated, there's a shortage of fresh fish at the moment. They would appreciate any help with hunting fish. Okay. Or any kind of game. Mm-hmm. And at the smithy, over here at C8, that bone warriors actually frequent, there is a blacksmith. Her name is Vayku, Vayku, who is actually loyal to Ashen Soil. However, her little brother, she might be more friendly if we can help her with her lost brother, who apparently went missing last night.
Okay.
Then there's a... And then there's an elder's home who's that is sinking into the swamp.
Okay.
And not sure how to fix it. So that's it.
Okay. Okay, so we got one of those solved already, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are kind of sticking out for Aila to maybe take care of are Sick Lagofear, for obvious reasons. And also possibly the shortage of food. Because hey, I gotta create food. Lost Brother sounds like something we might want everybody involved in, or at least a couple people involved in. Aethelric could probably take care of interacting with people at the observatory. That could be an Aila thing too, if it was like religiously bent. Does anybody else have thoughts?
I would be something he'd be very proficient with, I guess.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's the best thing for Aethelric to take care of.
Yeah. I guess Ernest has crafting, so he could probably help with the sinking building.
And Dorn or Bobo probably needs to help the alchemists with their weapon. Yeah. Do we have anybody else? Because I'm like, I don't know. Sorry. Like I said, if anybody else has thoughts, I like Ernest for the I think you're one of the only people who has crafting for the sinking house.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Wow,
Who else? Does anybody else have a good medicine? Like somebody else who could take care of the Lagafear? Because if somebody else takes care of the
Bobo immediately volunteers to take care of the Lagafear.
Well,
Okay.
I guess.
Ernest also
I know where I'm going.
good.
You've got plate and a tower shield. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Ernest is also an expert in medicine, so
yeah, that's true. So that's at least a start. And I think this is probably one where we want to divide and conquer, at least to a certain degree. I think maybe the smithy. I think we might want multiple people to help with the lost brother, because we'll need probably Aethelric to do the talking. Aila can do the finding, and then there might be, who knows? We don't know where the brother went, so it could be tough. But I definitely think Aila can take care of the shortage of fish, quote unquote.
Okay.
I
don't know if crate food is enough. That feeds 6 people per day.
But multiple slots, right? I can just.
Okay.
So let me look at. Hold on. Let me find it.
I think that they want kind of.
I can also do survival checks. It would just be.
Yeah,
I would say maybe use create food as a way of lowering my DC. Oh wait, didn't we get experience from that mammoth?
I noted that.
You noted that. I see. Okay, that's fine.
We have not leveled up yet, i.e. So
what are these levels you speak of?
So probably it was a low.
Yeah. That's fine. I'd be okay with doing survival checks in order to try to help them, or survival and/or nature.
All right, let's go into montage. What do we want to deal with first?
Well, we get the Lagafear oil over, I think. So I think maybe that, because we're giving the Lagafear oil to the alchemists, correct?
Yes, one of the alchemist sisters wanted the oil, the other one wanted to test the thing. So that could be taken care of by...
Let's do that first, then.
Yeah.
All right. She looks at this, at the oil, and she's happy. I thought there was a chance that something might go wrong. No, she's perfectly happy with these containers of oil. Really yes. However, she immediately hides them away and says we don't want it to be known where they were gotten.
Of course.
All right, and her sister walks out with very ragged hair, is very wild and tousled, and she's got these look like animal stomachs filled bursting with water. And she says, "Are you helping me?"
I suppose that's what I'm here for.
All right, we'll make it look like we're playing a game.
Of course. Yes, a game.
Yes, a game in which are you all right with being set on fire?
I've had worse.
Oh, excellent. I was told that you'd be very cooperative. Well, these are water bombs. I don't have a better name for them yet, but these should help if ever fire is used against the people of Liuba. Yes? This will help put out the fire.
Great.
Probably very good with the burning mammoth coming.
Yes. So basically, she just wants you to, I guess, just give me.
And I need to be set on fire myself for you to test this inflated sack of water.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do a fortitude save to see if you get temporarily get burned wounds, become drained. Give me a fortitude save of 18, relatively low.
Okay. Yep.
Hey, that's
No,
great.
that's the horse, but we have the same modifier, so.
You and the horse have the same. Okay. All right. She's enthusiastic and she hopes that you can come again because she has more experiments.
Oh boy.
And hopefully
Of
things will go
what
well.
kind?
She also smiles way too often. You notice.
Is she wearing goggles?
No. In fact, she's almost half blind. She would be like have very thick glasses if they had glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And so, the experiments were a little. It took a while. There were times where you were on fire a little longer than you wanted to be, as she repeatedly tried to aim the bomb at you.
kept missing. all right.
Okay.
That sounds good for now. Well, I guess we can
You're
kind of.
somewhat violated by this, but it's done. It is done.
It's for a good cause, Dorn.
I'm aware. That's why I agreed.
Okay.
All right. Your
well,
reputation is going up.
We've got the sick Lagafear is at the top of the list. I don't know if anybody else has something else they would rather do first.
I think you're chairing the meeting.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and people can always object to what you say is next.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go from the top down. So sick Lagafear next.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. Trying to remember what they look like otters, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
with bunny ears.
Yeah.
Big otter, giant otters with bunny ears.
Okay.
And
well,
flammable oils on their skin.
yeah, and they like to cavort and enjoy their oily slickness in the water.
Yeah, they're just little guys.
Okay. All right. This one will take a medicine check and 2 days of effort, apparently.
I probably have the best medicine, so.
So you're going to be out for 2 days for everything else then?
That's the thing. I mean, I don't. I think that's probably. And honestly, this is something. If you want, you could probably aid me, but yeah.
That would occupy someone else.
That would occupy someone else, and I think it's.
But
It makes
Bobo
sense
is
that Aila would want
happy
to
to
do
do this if you want to go do literally anything else for 2 days.
Okay. Sure. I'll take you up on it, I guess.
All right. They there's a extended period of sniffing as they try to become accustomed. They usually see you as food. They're
Hey, ladies.
Oh wait, I have an idea. Can
What's
I
going
loan? Can
on?
I loan Bobo my staff of healing? Just for the. Oh no, wait. No, my expert. Are you trained in medicine even?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll loan you my expert I forget what they're called. My better medicine tools.
expanded.
So you get a +1. Expanded medicine.
Okay, we'll add +1.
Yeah, so have a +1.
All right. Oh, hello, Lagafree ladies. How's it going on? Dr. Bobo's here to bandage all your boo-boos.
Okay, half of them are ladies. Nasanu is a very protective person, but as soon as they see that you're trying to help one of the sick ones, they do their best to lubricate relations. Now for the medicine check itself.
Right, so 26.
They're amazed by your what your combined efforts are able to nurse this Lagafear back to health. There were some reagents to gather, some poultices to apply, constant pressure to apply to some open wounds, and to some sores. You did it all. Excellent job. And
Good
we
job.
have
Bobo.
another reference. Nasanu,
Okay.
male tiefling human herder level 3 is now on your side.
Okay. Dasanu. Cool. So again, top down. Interacting with people at the observatory would be
That would be Aethelric.
Aethelric.
This will take someone 1 day.
Hey, he loves talking to people.
I think the other things took 1 day at least, by the way.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. Okay. All right. People are coming in. Yeah. People are actually have everyday troubles that they are meditating about, and people see a new face in town and just chat. People are just generally friendly as soon as they can get past the initial suspicions. You notice immediately too that people's reactions to you is much different from the first time you visited. Before, you had a lot of cold, suspicious glares, even looks of fear. But here, people are making sure to make a point to extend smiles to you, even if they don't want to do so openly. They're constantly wary that a bone warrior is nearby, looking at any at them treating you in a kind way. But they are very they seem welcoming overall now.
That is a good sign.
Yes.
So, Aethelric is just going to do his best to be friendly and he does a lot of listening because that's important when you're communicating. And he's just looking for people that might need might just need to vent a little bit or just need somebody to hear them.
Uh-huh.
And he'll try to help
Dr.
help
Aethelric?
those. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and people want to talk about anything about your following as well. They enjoy doing that too. You can give a diplomacy check.
Do that. That's we want to actually roll that, not change my training in that. Let's see here.
Okay. Well,
The greatest.
that would not succeed.
Yeah, I hear a point.
I do. I should probably use it. I don't use my hero points typically, so
Yeah, as a spellcaster, it's less useful.
reroll using your hero points.
Okay.
I mean, a little bit better.
Well, people are not
well.
hating you. You are your mere presence,
just-
however, is noted, and the fact that you're willing to listen and that you were not hostile.
Okay.
And they thank you for
Would Glad
giving
Hand
them
work
your
here?
Oh yeah, glad hand.
that improves someone's attitude. I think it would lower the DC.
For first impressions of a strong suit, when you meet somebody in a casual or social situation, you can immediately attempt a diplomacy check to make an impression, and rather than having to converse for a minute. If you fail, you can engage in a 1 minute conversation. I guess that's more of a specific, like, general person as opposed to...
Yeah, I think that is
Okay.
aimed at like one person. I guess you do have group.
It basically
impressions,
means that you
too,
can
but-
make a request of somebody immediately, I think, or something like
Yeah.
that.
Well, it's kind of you can shift. You can make a really good first impression if it's one person. Is what I think the intention of that one is. And if you fail, you get to re-roll it by doing the normal, 1 minute conversation thing. You don't have to accept the failure, but I think it only applies to one person normally. Okay. Well, after that is the training post Ninktu,
Mm-hmm.
which Aila will be taking care of. Yeah. So.
All right.
And sorry.
He has a wife, 4 children, a doting mother. They're all a handful, and he said, he said he's a little harried and hopes that you can help with the food supply.
Yes. I'd like to, if I can. I would totally accept if this is not a thing. But yeah, get Atira to help me. Basically give me an aid. She's got survival as well. And yeah, and basically just probably do survival survival. To try to help them gather some food.
In what way? What would she do?
Well, we were talking about fish, so I think I'd be like.
All right. He's saying also fishing. Large game as well. Could help supply the new influx of people.
Yeah, survival to track down the large game and just basically help the hunters.
I think a DC 18 perception or survival by your owl, because she can fly. She can see large game from a distance.
I see. Okay. Hold on, because it's not. Do I have an? Yeah, I do. Tira is going to roll. Where is your perception, Tira? We're gonna roll perception for Atira.
Okay.
I think that rolled. Oh, well, okay. Fine.
Alas.
Alas. Okay, can Aila try? At a harder DC, that's fine by me.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who?
Because that was my owl.
Yeah.
I was wondering if Aila could try it out.
Oh, Aila. I got confused. I heard Iowa, and I thought, isn't that an old character from this campaign? Okay, Aila can try.
Okay.
That's one good thing of having two characters.
Yeah, totally. I'll also roll I think survival. Well, okay, tell me, Ronald, or don't tell me, I guess, if you don't want to.
I think survival more is more
survival
useful.
more, right? Yeah, I agree.
If you're looking for a source of game or fishing spot. It's like survival 101, getting food.
Not working. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right, you find a big old moose.
Yeah. Herd of moose.
Yep. And that would actually provide.
Herd of moose.
In fact, it's too big. Apparently, you haven't shared this with him yet. But if the village needs to be on the move, they'll have to find, to-go bags to get on the move.
We'll take it up boxes.
Yeah, but this is something that their hunters can handle.
That seems like a pretty good survival check. Would I be able to start drying some of it, because that seems like something that these people might be able to do? Start preserving it, showing them some preservation methods.
Okay, I think we may be onto something here. Maybe some people can help with their. Let's see where we're at after. Who has some extra time after 2 days?
We'll check somebody else after that. Okay, works for me.
Okay.
So the next thing, whoops, that's the wrong tab. The next thing is the smithy with the lost brother. But we might want to do the sinking, the home that's sinking into the swamp first.
Yeah, let's circle back around on the other thing. So
I
will. So Ernest will approach the home of this elderly couple, and say, I hear that you're having some trouble.
Oh yes, my right hip has been sore since my chair has been leaning to the right for the past 3 days.
Well, let's see what we can do about that, and I'll take a look around. And
Phelox says that it's the foundation or something, that it's that this used to not be solid underneath.
All right, let me take a look. See here.
Oh,
Natural.
you do see that actually. It used to be a good foundation, but that it was compromised by a recent underground nest of an aquatic creature that decided to make a home. It just needs simple driving out, which is easy enough, and finding some people with muscle to reestablish it. It would take some time.
Okay.
But you have definitely identified the problem. Oh, thank you. Thank you, dearie. channeling Granny from our 4E
I know.
campaign.
I was like,
they have some cookies that they're willing to make you. We have
watch out for this one.
That's okay.
Granny's a rogue in the
Yeah,
4th
Granny's
edition
like
campaign.
a murderous, sweet old lady in our 4E
Ours
game.
make an old lace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
Okay, the blacksmith, Feiku, she's remarkably accepting, even though you had heard she's a supporter of Ashen Swale, of help. She starts to immediately complain about her brother and how he never does what he's told. And she had gone searching. She actually just taken a break from searching from all morning, and she couldn't craft anything today because of that fool. Blah, blah, blah. So it's a matter of... She knows the usual places he wanders.
Okay.
So this is a matter of tracking somebody.
Yeah, Aila would like to do the tracking part. I don't know if she would also need help with the day-to-day crafting type chores as well. Somebody else might want to take that, if so. But yeah, Aila can roll survival.
Mm-hmm. If someone has a day to spare to help with...
yeah,
well,
who does have...
If it took me one day to help out with the house, does that take up both days?
Yeah, I think
that
Bobo's
takes
tied
a
up.
day, and actually Aokoi would tell you not to help her with her blacksmithing because those weapons are for...
Oh,
right.
All right. Yeah. So, I guess however long Aila. That's a good question. I think Aila would have probably spent one day on the other thing. I think Bobo's probably still tied up. But I'll roll the survival in any case.
I mean,
could somebody help her to make weapons that are gonna like fall apart when Ashen Swell's people use them?
That's a good idea.
That would be a crafting or a deception check.
Also,
Yeah.
Aethelric does have survival and nature, so
Aila just blew this survival check out of the water,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah.
I bring back the kid by the scruff of
Yeah.
not actually.
Yeah, you heard the slightest noise floating up along the breeze, and were able to pinpoint him from half a mile away.
Into a bush and yank him out.
Yeah, you just shove your hand in there while Veka is with you, and she immediately goes into a tirade, and it looks like she's quite busy. Punishing him for the rest of the afternoon.
So, if we were going to sabotage the weapons, I feel like Ernest would be the perfect person to do that. 'Cause you have crafting.
You can like float in.
Deception. Yeah.
There's also nighttime too.
I actually have not trained in deception. I just have a bonus to it from my untrained improvisation.
Got it.
But actually,
but I do have crafting.
I was thinking you don't have to interact with anybody. You can just go in when no one's there. Do you have that feat that lets you interact with physical objects?
Well, he's got assurance thievery, which lets him...
and assurance thievery, which allows me to automatically succeed at the check. So.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll go in and I will quietly. Do you want me to do a stealth check first?
Yeah, I think a stealth check. Well,
Okay.
actually, yeah, because you're gonna make some noise.
Yeah. Okay. It's really good.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
And then some crafting to try to make it
Yeah.
both not usable but not obvious.
Okay.
Like blades that will detach from the haft.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty good.
All right. Now roll a d6 for me.
This has to be the most roguish thing that Ernest has ever done in his life.
You're just like... I think you see the frozen flame is like in sight for you.
Yeah.
Roll a
Okay, so
d6
just
for me,
roll
and
a
this is the number of
d6.
blades that were available for you to sabotage.
Okay. There we go.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice rolling, but
All right.
again, you just have to roll good, guys. That's the only
Yeah, that's how you
secret.
win. And I like your idea of you had some critical successes that opened up a new opportunity. In this case, you have too much meat.
Oh, can I roll? Do you want me to roll?
If you have an extra day,
thing?
you can try to.
I'll spend it. I think that's worth spending a day on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because what did I spend it on? I spent, we'll say, 2 days on helping them, and then one more day because it took 3 days.
Oh, I did mention that
Bobo.
Aokoe hoped that you could do these within 2 days.
Oh, I see. Well, you actually didn't tell me. So I know Bobo's definitely took 2 days, or did it take? It took 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so mine, because I helped them track down the moose, was that 1 or 2 days?
That was 1.
Okay, so yeah, with the extra day, I would like to spend it, helping them preserve as much as possible.
Weren't you finding the kid?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe Dorn could do that.
Oh, sure. Yeah, Dorn.
Are you
has
good
an
at
extra
moose carving, packaging?
If this is
Your mic's
survival
off. Yeah, we don't hear you.
That was.
If this is survival,
Does anyone know
then
sign language? All right. Thumbs up or thumbs down if you have
That's
any
what that guy
skills to
should do
help
there.
with
Sorry,
moose packaging.
Sorry, my monitor has been acting up here, and a lot of these peripheral devices go into a USB port there, so I think they're just kind of having a moment.
Oh, I hate that. I hate how audio devices crowd each other out and jockey for dominance on their own without prompting you. But yeah, what were you gonna do, if anything?
So, which task are we on for this here? Because you're doing the lost bit. This is
They got too much meat and are trying to find a way to package it for a road trip.
Package it for a road trip. Because, well, I do have a horse and a bunch of saddlebags and a very high bulk capacity, so that's naturally helpful. But how far are they going, actually?
Or ways to
They're
preserve
running
meat.
away, probably.
This is future proofing.
Yeah. It'd probably be a nature or
Realistically,
probably survival.
I've got
honestly.
both, which are probably at the same. They're both plus 10 for me, yeah.
Yeah, I think survival is probably your best bet. It's worth a shot, I think.
Survival
Yeah.
will be a lower DC.
Sorry?
Survival is more on point.
Okay. Yeah, because the only other thing would be maybe athletics, but that's kind of a stretch a little bit, so, you know.
Just lift the moose.
Now just here's how you do it, right? Just do it like this. There you go, right? Now you know.
To lift it onto the, platform of a cutting machine, but no, we don't.
No, engage
have
the
that.
entire spine.
Yeah, you gotta lift with your back.
It's the strongest part of the body because it's the biggest one. There you are. Now, could someone please help me stand up? I can't do that right anymore.
Okay.
Ah,
Survival there.
22 is quite good. All right. You're able to, share your knowledge of moose anatomy. And I don't know what else. Devices to, you being a traveling
I think he would know how to clean.
former ex-champion. Were you formerly an ex-champion who wandered?
Someone who's used to not having the comforts of civilization, and not necessarily being the type of person who lives in that environment. Yeah.
No, that knowledge is helpful for making a kill last longer. Actually, absolutely is. So okay.
Jeez, me and the lads, we once had to make one single deer last for a month, and there were 10 of us.
all about using
There aren't any more.
all the parts.
All right.
I kind of miss the texture of food in my mouth.
I'll just tell you that your reputation has gone up from 22 to 32 in this session, whatever that means. But it's enough to level you up. Congratulations.
It sounds good.
Hooray!
Woo.
So, I think, let me tell you this. Aokoi shares with you a plan. And they apparently have you now have the support, the Blood Elves have the support of many Sutaki. And he's also done some divinations, and he has formed the majority of a plan. There are people who have arrived under cover of night. Wonowak has arrived. There are these other names here that I'm not remembering. Danon? Oh, that's Wonowak's partner.
That's Wonowak's partner, yeah.
Yasoni? Ver?
I don't remember who that is. Ver.
Reiko?
Oh, hey, Ver.
Virdor? And they know that Venexis will... The reason for the 2 days is they know that Venexis will go on her regular hunting trip, and she's going to leave for several hours in the afternoon. And when night falls... Well, actually, let me think. No, her hunting trips actually take her a day. She usually leaves in the morning and comes back the next morning. And so they know that on the same day, one of Ashen Swale's lieutenants will be having dinner at the Bounty. The Bounty is C3. And the person there, you've met them, is actually loyal to the Blood Elves. And the first act would be to take out the lieutenant. And meanwhile, their contacts in the village, they've spread the word about an opportunity coming in the next few days, and for everyone to be aware and to protect themselves from any retaliation from Ashen Swale's forces by keeping sharp knives buried in their huts and other whatever weapons they can muster. And they hope that you can act against the lieutenant early in the evening, and that the various patrols, the people of Liuba can then take out some of the patrols over in the cover of night when it's not expected.
Okay. Sounds like a pretty good plan. And we know, remind me that this is happening like tomorrow, essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's go time.
Go time. Just wondering if I can spare a 3rd level slot for a dream message. Actually, I think I can, because I can switch out Show the Way. I'll switch out Show the Way for a dream message.
Yeah, and a couple of days have already passed.
True. I think I would have sent a dream message
to
Nocta the Healer during one of those days. That, yep, we're helping the people of Liuba. We're in Liuba. Things are starting to escalate, basically.
All right, so I think what would be good is for me to step away now. I'll take my 10. You guys can take this time to take a break, but also, this leveling up could be done now.
Yep.
And we can do that simultaneously. And then when I come back, you guys should let me know what the main highlights are of your level ups. Unless you already know. Do you already know?
Yeah.
I know mine.
I actually had a question.
Okay.
I wanted to replace one of my feats. This campaign hasn't had much downtime. Otherwise, I would just spend the week to retrain.
Mm-hmm.
That is for my 4th level class feat. I took Frightful Moan, which I have used twice. I will say that, but that was back at level 4. is when I used that, and I haven't really used it since. I wanted to replace that with the thing that makes them off guard when things are frightened.
I thought I remember what that was called, but
I remembered at one point.
hold on. Oh, I got it.
I have a question whether it's even
Dread Striker.
this is
Striker,
already covered, because when you're traveling over land, you guys had a lot of quote downtime unquote.
He hasn't used it for multiple sessions. I think the last time he used it was during that fight with the necromancers who had the woolly rhinos in the cart, and it was a big old fight.
Before the tower.
Okay.
Yeah, before the tower.
Here's the language from the rules. Retraining usually requires you to spend time learning from a teacher, whether that entails physical training, studying at a library, or falling into shared magical trances. Your GM determines whether you can get proper training or whether something can be retrained at all. In some cases, you'll have to pay your instructor. Some abilities can be difficult or impossible to retrain. I think, given the amount that months have passed, which is already extraordinary for a Pathfinder campaign, and that you haven't used it, that combined, I think we can retroactively say it. So, Dread Striker is what it's called?
Yep, Dread Striker.
Okay.
Also,
All right.
I'm just gonna set I'm gonna set Aila to 0 XP level 7. Is that okay, or do you want me to do something else?
I think that what we'll do is put you at... Yeah, let's put you at 0 XP for level 8. Yep.
Level 7.
Level 7.
8? He said 8.
He said 8, guys.
Well, let's not make what's coming up too easy now.
Yeah, sure. You gotta keep some challenge, right?
Okay, actually, since you already know your level ups, let's just get the news now. Sorry I didn't review the thread. I've had a lot of campaigns.
That's totally fine.
Okay, Bobo, what do you have?
So, at level 7, the Animal Instincts Barbarians hit damage die goes up by 1 size. So instead of D10s, it's D12s. I got Weapon Specialization, which deals an additional 2 damage. And my Rage gets bigger, so it goes from 2 damage to 5 damage when I'm raging. And then the one thing I had to actually choose was a general feat, which was Fleet. So Bobo's a little faster. You can get to the baddies a little faster.
And a skill increase.
Right. Skill increase, I went with... I believe it's Athletics. I went to Master. Can you go to Master at level 7?
Yes.
Yes.
Then I went to Master at level 7 for Athletics.
Okay, great. All right.
Better to suplex with.
Yes. Okay, Dorn.
So yeah, in a similar vein, love the martial parody. Where now, yeah, I got weapon specialization as well, so 2 extra damage on attacks. I got armor expertise, so I'm now an expert in every form of armor and getting the armor specialization effect.
You're
so
gonna have
for me,
an
that's
AC of
3.
31.
With the shield raise, yes. Without the shield at all, it's 28. So I also get the armor specialization for plate, so I think that gives me 3 resistance to slashing. I'll double check it again just to be sure the number's
That
right.
sounds
But
right.
a
1
small
plus
amount
bonus.
of slashing resistance.
2 plus flimsy.
Skill increase, I brought intimidation to master. That's now at plus 17. And for feats, for the general feat, I took a skill feat, took battle cry, which allows me to demoralize someone as an observed foe as a free action when I roll initiative.
Okay.
Nice.
I've run that raw, and I'm not sure I'm completely happy with raw, but 30 feet limit applies.
Sorry?
The 30-foot
turn that
limit
up.
to demoralize applies. Just make sure you No, that's how it works raw.
Go.
Rules is written. Okay. And Ernest.
Obviously I get the regular level 7 things, which is I'm now a master in perception, I'm now a master in evasion, and successes are now critical successes. And I also got weapon specialization, so dealing 2 more damage. And then for my skill increase, I did occultism, so I'm a master in occultism.
Mm-hmm.
And for my skill feat, I did disturbing knowledge.
Oh, uh-huh.
So I can, as an action, attempt to scare things with occult knowledge.
You just changed how you scare people. That's all.
Yeah. On a success, they are frightened 1, and on a critical success, they are still just frightened 1, but they're also confused for 1 round.
That's
So
that's handy.
Cool. Okay, excellent. Aila?
Yeah, so Aila gets her typical level 7 stuff, so increased DC and spell attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the big one, and 4th level spells.
Oh yeah, she becomes expert.
Yes. Why didn't this work? You know what? I'll figure that out later. Yeah, so my font goes up to 4th level, and I get my 4th rank spells. For my general feat, I am taking Canny Acumen for reflex saves, which wouldn't be helpful if we were going past level 10, but since we're not going past level 10, it's +2 to my reflex for the rest of the campaign. And that's about it. Yeah, pretty straightforward.
All right.
I actually forgot to mention, because in addition to the skill feat, I get the general feat. Rogues,
Right.
am I right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I took toughness just so that I'm a little less squishy.
Okay.
Yeah, I considered that, but I honestly, I don't know, for Aila, I feel like more just defense in general is probably better.
Okay.
He's okay on HP. It would only be 7 HP anyway.
Okay. And then Aethelric.
Alright, so first things first, as a 7th level sorcerer, spell, they become expert in spell attacks and DCs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice. Also, because I have additional lore in Sarenrae, that goes up to master.
Mm-hmm.
I've increased the skill, in this case stealth, to expert.
Mm-hmm.
And for the general feat, I chose, I believe, toughness. Yes, toughness, because of the hit points.
Yep.
And then I also gain 4th level spells. In
Remove
this case,
curse.
yeah. Oh, that actually gets automatically entered. I need to. But remove curse. I don't know if it's in here. Remove curse. It is not in here.
Oh, that's remastered, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's what's the new name? It's
Didn't they change it so it's like there's fewer spells that remove stuff? It's not like
Right.
affliction or whatever.
counteract curse. I'm doing a search.
I believe remove affliction takes care of curses and poisons and all of that. If it's about reducing
Cleanse
reducing
affliction.
that
Cleanse
is-
affliction is the name.
cleanse affliction.
Cleanse affliction, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Cleanse. That comes off as a 2nd level spell, so I imagine it's going to be heightened to 4th.
Yeah. At 4th level, it includes curses. Before that, it's only diseases and poisons, I believe.
So it's like remove curse, but it also removes diseases and poisons.
Which is nice.
Nice.
That bonus. Hold on a second. What is my invisibility? Oh, fireball's my 3rd. Yeah, okay. Also, I'm choosing fly and hydraulic torrent.
That's
And hydraulic torrent will be my signature spell
awesome.
for 4th level spell. And then, of course, I can now cast Breathe Fire, Fireball, and Heal at those higher levels. Because they're signature spells. Also, my Summon Animal or Summon Plant and Fungus goes up from 3rd level to 4th level due to my Primal... whatever that feat is. What is that feat?
Primal Evolution.
Primal Evolution. Yeah. And then, is there anything else that gets it? I don't think so. I think that's it. Yeah. And just the regular ups that go up. My hit points is now 71, so I'm like a little bit more tanky. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I think we can take a 10-minute break now and then resume. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Okay,
Awesome.
cool.
All good.
See you then.
Kind of fun stuff am I gonna do with my new summon animals?
it's all working right again.
Okay.
Does chat have any favorite 4th rank divine spells? I'm kidding, but there's a lot.
T-Witch is here, cheerleading, her favorite chat person.
Thanks, T-Witch. Oh, let's see. I think right now my choices are leaning. There's a few I really like. I really like Pernicious Poltergeist though, because it can target any save, and it's a burst. I am also trying to avoid uncommon and rare, but solid. I think the other one I'm going to choose is Divine Wrath. It's for a solid sicken on a failure and does some damage.
Okay, what were they again? Divine Wrath.
Divine Wrath and Pernicious Poltergeist.
Okay. Poltergeist.
I feel like her being able to summon a ghost is pretty on theme.
Is Ernest not enough for you?
It's a, you know.
Why are you summoning a ghost? You already got a ghost.
Well, not like you, Ernest. This one is a lot angrier, doesn't really know what it's doing, so I'm focusing its anger somewhere.
Hey. Ernest has potential, okay? Right?
Yeah. But he's more in control of himself. This is like what you
what could be
one day, Ernest.
Are you wishing for me to lose my mind and my
obviously we're gonna fulfill your unfinished business, and you're gonna go into the afterlife you're supposed to go to. What afterlife are you going to do you think, Ernest?
Oof, good question.
That is up to Pharasma, the Lady of Graves. Thank you very much.
That is
obviously, but
yeah,
you know,
obviously, obviously it's up to her. But I don't know. I suppose I wouldn't mind being on Axis.
Aila just kind of squints, like, yeah, that checks out for you. I'm sure their libraries are expansive.
Oh yes. So if I were to choose, I would choose Axis, but of course it is the Lady of Graves who chooses at the end.
Aila will, bow her head and do a little prayer to Pharasma.
Yep.
All right. On the day of, tensions are high among you, I'm sure. Which of these twins did you pair up with? I don't remember. Otahak?
It was Otahak, and I'm trying to avoid both of them as much as possible.
Okay.
I know it's not going to be 100% possible, but yeah, not
Ooh, it's one of those kinds of things.
All right. Yeah. Let's put them aside here. But yeah, other people you've met on your travels are hiding in different huts to get ready for what's happening at night.
Okay.
And Aokoe says he's going to assume he's going to try to give coordination to the whole effort, and there will be people assisting him sending out instructions to various groups.
Oh, that's a good point. I had actually, sorry, I meant to re-prepare one more spell.
Okay.
Which you just reminded me of.
You silly prepared casters.
I know. It's look. Blame Paizo, okay? I don't know what to tell you here. Oh, I know why. Because I'm not popped in. Doesn't like me doing things when I'm not popped in. Okay. Preparation.
So, for this dinner, I don't think the horse is going to be there, but the horse can become available over the course of the night.
Okay. I think Atira would be circling far overhead and kind of keeping the bird's eye view, so to speak.
Okay.
To literally speak.
Yeah, to literally speak.
Okay. So what is the plan here?
Well,
I think we need to punch through the defenses and.
We are going to be ambushing one of the commanders at dinner.
There we
There we go.
Rather rudely, but whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will
Well, they're pretty
need-
rude, so works out.
I will need to swap some items around from my horse to myself. I have a spare shield and a sword that I can actually use in one hand. Just, for situations like this. I'll leave the lance and the fortress shield with Valorian just to...
on that, I
think it's fair to have the... I mean, I think the cover is that you are visitors who are...
We actually have plenty
just
of
passing
monster
through,
parts.
who
to
maybe
make.
Ashen Swale would want to get more information about so that you can be of use to him. And this is an opportunity for their lieutenant to sniff you out, see how useful you are. So I think your horse could be, what's the word? Stationed, tethered, right outside. Hitched outside. Might not be immediately available, but, it won't be far.
Okay.
Well, what I was gonna mention was that we did have a few days. I didn't think of this earlier, but we do have a good amount of monster parts right now. So if you want to make your sword at least a +1, +1's not very expensive in terms of monster parts.
I'm not a damage dealer anyway, so I'm not too bothered about buffing up a second weapon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
If anything that I want to use those for, if we can, because I had a minor reinforcing rune previously. Now I'm level 7. I get a lesser one for free.
Right.
I was hoping I can maybe at some stage, if we had the parts for it, to use that for some of the costs and get like a retaliation rune or something like that. But that'd be the only kind of thing I'd be touching monster parts for a while.
I don't know about that, honestly. There's only a few things that can go. This would be something I would need to look at in between sessions, unfortunately.
Yeah, realistically.
Monster parts is I'm sorry, normal Pathfinder item rules are already pretty complicated, and then this is almost it's actually a little bit simpler, but it's just a completely different system. So
yeah.
It's kind of I don't know what's going on at all. It's got sturdy. There's not really that much you can put on shields, unfortunately.
You actually can't do anything with tower shields, I found.
Oh yeah, tower shields are even tougher, I think.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of stuff we can put on armor, but a lot of it's also pretty high level, so it's kind of maybe not quite yet. A lot of stuff that can go on weapons, including spells and stuff.
So tower shields, they're not improvable in.
Not in monster parts.
Are they improvable in the remaster with runes?
Shields?
Any shield is.
So
I think
including tower shields
are improvable with monster parts.
Yeah,
I feel like if
there's
tower
just not
shields
that
can be
many
improved in the remaster with resiliency runes or whatever they're called, reinforcing runes.
they can be.
I
do
why.
recall it specifically singled them out as we're not doing these in the Monster Power system for whatever reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that was.
Yeah.
I guess that was supposed to be like, because it's designed by
Yeah,
Pathfinder, so it's leaning very more balanced or too balanced.
Yeah,
almost,
but that was
you know?
also the orthodoxy before the remaster. You don't have
Correct. The
sturdy
Monster system is pre remaster, so
you don't have sturdy. You didn't have sturdy tower shields then. I think that explains that. And if they thought it was fine to have reinforcing runes on tower shields now, I don't see why the.
yeah, I can agree with that.
I'm inclined to allow it.
Regardless, they're starting to feel more like in-between session things now anyway, rather than, I'll go look at a rulebook for a little while and pick some things out.
That's my thought on it, unfortunately.
For the moment,
I'll look at it later.
I'm ruling it now. If you want to pay for whatever upgrade you want for a shield on your shield, the answer is
the
yes.
only one that I see is sturdy, which is already kind of built into champion works.
There you go.
I'm happy to leave it for the moment.
It's already.
All right, I forgot about the champion ability.
Armor would be the main improvement that we would do, and we don't probably have enough money for most of the armor improvements quite yet.
Okay. Are we ready for dinner?
Oh, starving.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right. The village is unusually quiet this evening, as your hosts at the what is it? The hearth is actually what it's called. Two of the more upstanding citizens, Eluine and her husband Hefet, work this communal building and prepared a modest meal. And you hear, or actually rather you smell, the arrival of a foul creature. It looks like, and you were expecting this. Desiak is accompanied by some kind of fleshwork creature that lumbers in behind the man himself. He has an immediate arrogant air, and he looks at you immediately with a steely gaze. And and the hosts welcome him, and he says, and sits down to the meal.
He looks like such a early Dragon Ball Z secondary antagonist.
All right, you are positioned at this long table, which I'm gonna draw. Well, actually, there's here we go. There we go. It's highlighted, so you feel free to take a seat.
So I just closed the picture of the first guy, and that creature was behind it, and what a shock that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All right, it's he's giving it scraps under the. Actually, it kind of lurches up onto the table with its paws and starts eating things freely. He doesn't have table manners, of course. So, you are just passing through? Or are you... because there are big opportunities here for those who are willing to partake. You see, we are the power in this valley.
A mighty power.
Or are you just passing through? You tell me. I'm just here to take advantage of our host's hospitality.
Bobo's going to try to be very inconspicuous and try to get behind him for whenever this eventually jumps off.
All right. I'm doing a secret stealth roll.
Okay.
What advantages do you, would there be for us to remain in the valley and perhaps assist you in your efforts?
Yes, there's these people who need to be cleared out. Got these pesky people who ditch the Crusades, who think that they want to make a home in our valley.
I mean, what kind of
some muscle?
What kind of harm are these people providing providing to you? You're so powerful. I mean, and mighty. Why they seem to be insignificant?
Well, Ashen Swale, it's an offense to him and his patron. We have a dragon on our side. I'm sure you've seen her flying around. A beauty.
Very majestic. Very majestic.
Yes.
I mean, why would you need us? You have a dragon. Couldn't the dragon just take care of that?
All right, he slams the table and he says his favorite food isn't here, and he demands more wine.
Aila starts pouring. Another, yes.
Well, now, what were we saying?
I mean, what benefits would we have under this new administration? I mean, are we talking healthcare and
You get a share. Whatever they have, you get some of it. The usual.
I mean, that does sound very appealing.
What's healthcare?
Well, I mean, if we get injured, is there somebody that's gonna,
if you want to be taken care of and babied, maybe this isn't the right job for you.
Just exploring all of our options, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
Sorry. Are we waiting for like a? Are we waiting for a sign or something? Like, is someone gonna say something or?
okay.
I think we let this guy I think we play well. Oh, that's why I prepared this. Hold on. Let me
how do
reread
you want me to turn this conversation?
What's that?
Out of character. For the party, how do you want me to turn this conversation? Where do you want me to go with this?
Oh, we're gonna kill him anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I will subtle. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm messaging Aethelric because that was why I prepared this. So just muttering under my breath.
You know that you are they're waiting to hear a commotion in this hut to get the revolution started.
So I'll message to Aethelric of just play along and pretend that we're gonna help this guy and we'll just get him as drunk as possible. Just keep him talking.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we could. Yes. That was well brought up.
Shame you weren't.
I don't think that we could even stand a chance with against a dragon of such majesty.
Who said you would be fighting a dragon?
Well, I'm not saying we would fight the dragon. I think we would want to ally with the dragon because we couldn't fight it. It would destroy us. So it makes sense for us to join.
Yeah. Yes. If you want,
I'll actually stand up. I'm pouring in more wine. I'll be like, Aethelric, show he's actually a sorcerer of some great power. I'm just kind of I'm giving the side eye to Aethelric of do some cool magic tricks.
Is this one of your tricks? Pointing to Ernest.
Oh
no, I am. Hi.
He is under my control. He is one of my minions.
I bet I could drink more than you.
You're barely touching anything on your plate. I'm surprised to see you can touch anything at all.
Oh, I can touch things, and I bet I can drink more than you. How about we do a competition?
Yeah, you should, but with wine? No, that's a little weak. Someone claims to be as tough as you guys are. I do have a bottle of hard liquor in my bag I'm going to retrieve.
All right, give me a diplomacy check, you guys. One of you get to see if you can convince him to drink something.
I will. I've got a plus 11, so.
I've plus 12 in diplomacy, but
or deception.
We might
deceptions actually.
Oh, it's a deception. That makes more sense, and I am not trained in deception despite being a rogue. I don't lie to my students.
I'd like to double down on the sort of like the gauntlet throwing here a bit, and I'd like to angle for intimidation on it.
That's fine. That's good too.
Um,
In fact, you look like one of those people.
you mean those people?
The squatters.
I'm gonna stand up as I lock eyes with him. Like, who are you calling a squatter? Drink.
What? You actually are with those people?
It was a 37 on intimidation there.
All right, that was kind of intimidating, though. Actually, he's not so sure he wants to get engaged in a drinking contest. He's just more he's not liking that you're at this table.
Sorry, say the last bit there. I need to a bit of volume.
You didn't deny being part of those squatters. In fact,
I asked, who are you calling a squatter? I'm sitting here, not them.
He looks confused.
My God.
Did you not come from that camp?
What, just because he's wearing similar armor?
Just because I can afford armor?
And you have one of those the things for those gods on you.
Okay, I'm gonna message Dorn and just be like, tell them how you're. Oh, except you're. Never mind. I'm actually canceling because I think Aila would know that Dorn wouldn't be probably willing to just straight up lie to this guy.
It's not a willing thing. It's a +0 thing.
Yeah, that's kind of my, because I was thinking like Aila might try to say
right,
something, but she's got nothing. So it is what it is.
Yeah, so he's standing in your face, and you're looking at each other eye to eye.
I thought you were trying to convince us to stay here, and now you're saying I look a little bit too tough and a little bit too well equipped for your tastes.
Well, we need people who are loyal, who work for us. Now I'm starting
inspire
to think...
loyalty, why don't you?
You're trying to question me now? Are you trying to argue with me?
This is a wrestling match.
This is like when they look each other eye to eye in front of the cameras. All right, he gives you a shove.
I'm gonna shove him right back.
Wait, 32. Okay.
32.
All right, you shove him.
All right, fuckface.
Isla's like got her her electric arc like crackling underneath the table.
All right,
and
Ernest
has just kind of pulled out his bow slowly and is like reaching for an arrow.
I think things kind of naturally evolved here as the strange creature hisses and is about to lunge at somebody. So we're gonna roll initiative. Roll an appropriate check for yourself.
I need to make sure. I saw that it had my.
Would diplomacy be an appropriate check for Aethelric?
Yeah.
I think so.
I was hoping to get him into the drinking contest and then just let it pass through me.
I know, that was my. I was just like, just let him pass out. But,
yeah, it was a little.
You know.
His honor was.
Yeah.
It's a little too excitable here.
Not be diplomacy.
We'll do it.
It should be.
I suppose athletics for me, I guess.
Yes.
Given I'm in a shoving match right now.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
So, it just comes up right there. I am also going to free action demoralize him. As
You're giving the battle cry that starts the revolution.
Literally. One of the edicts of my deity is lead the charge in battle, and I guess this counts. So, I don't know if this will go
and
against
Bobo,
him properly, but 35 on demoralize.
Excellent.
Stealth would have been a better option for Bobo.
Stealth is one lower than perception, though.
Oh.
Perception.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're like
Still, I treat stealth checks separately. If you succeeded on your sneak, then you would be hidden or undetected. Okay, so Ernest gets to act first.
Okay, and we should all just get used to that with my perception.
Sorry, first,
Okay.
the demoralize 35. Is he frightened?
35, you said? Frightened 2.
There you go, buddy. Get him.
Okay.
Oh right. Dread
The
Striker.
yell her.
Yeah, Dread
Heard
Striker,
round
but
the
also
world.
but also until I recall knowledge, I can't analyze weakness.
Oh. Well,
So
he's frightened too. You get one more.
yeah, that's true. I will go ahead and I will stand up because I'm
Okay.
safe.
Opposite sides of this table will be cover, I think.
Oh. Okay. And then I will attempt to fire an arrow.
I think everyone was standing as soon as things got heated.
Oh, okay. Then I won't stand. I will not sit either. I will just remain in the position I was in.
Go back to eating.
Yeah.
That was okay.
Let these two.
That is
Oh.
a
Get
nat
out.
one.
Oh, we are
Okay.
taking out weapons, by the way. That costs an action if it costs.
Oh
you.
yeah.
Okay, well. So I failed to do that. I'm going to go ahead and try to recall knowledge on this hissing medium one.
Okay. Oh. Hold on. You need a really good bonus. Okay, you don't succeed. You do conclude it is a flesh warp of some kind. That
Okay.
it is. Actually, I'm sorry. It's not a flesh warp. I was wrong. It's undead, but it's the product of experimentation.
Okay. So, pulling out my bow, attempting to fire at the frightened guy, and recalling knowledge, that's 3 actions. So.
Okay. All right. He. I don't think there's cover between the two of you. You're right next to each other, at the corner of the table. He is going to. He extends his arm, and a bone juts out. It has a sharpened end of his elbow. It juts out of his elbow. And while in the same motion, he tries to strike you in the face with it.
Bone spur.
That is a hit. And some of that is void damage as well, as you feel your life force being sucked out of it.
Hey, you can't be doing void damage. That's my thing.
Wait, you can't be affected by void, right?
I can't. No.
Ernest,
So.
yeah. And then he makes well, he does dual assault. So with one action, he's going to attack you with the spur again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, right in the neck. Oh God, that was loud.
With multiple attack penalty and everything? Jesus.
Yeah, it was a nat 20.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm fine until I actually look at my hit point total.
Schrodinger's hit point total.
It's good or it's bad. You don't know until you observe.
Oh wait, hold on. So, Erupt Bone Spur was an action, and then it says he can then do an attack. Okay. All right. This is his third action, and that does 52. And on a critical hit with a Bone Spur, he can drain his target's vital energy to restore a number of hit points equal to half the damage dealt. He's already at full health. And
Idiot.
here's the claw strike.
Jesus Christ!
Oh geez, it looks like we need medical attention already. Okay. Wow, that was a dinner argument.
Time for a light lie down.
Okay. His
And that was with right too.
yeah, well, nat 20s are nat 20s. Now Aila.
Well,
Blood spurting. It's like the Red Wedding.
mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, 2 fucking crits in a row, man.
Yeah. That's not great.
Tim Johnson
okay.
in chat says, "Wow."
Yeah.
Wow.
T Witch says, "Oof."
I feel that.
Yeah, I think Aila's better thought here is to drop one of those brand new 4th rank heals.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, and we're gonna do the 2 action version.
39 health.
Healing.
Yep.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That was below
And,
average.
that was below average by a lot, in fact, but whatever.
look. I've got 39 more hit points than I had.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm going to give a guidance to Bobo with my final action.
All right.
And there you are. Oh, it's not letting me do it for whatever, or it didn't. There it goes. Okay. Okay, and then yeah, that'll be Aila.
So I'm at the top of the round almost.
Yeah.
After that. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay, up.
Okay. This is something. So I change what I'm going to end up doing. I am going to cast Rejuvenating Flames, and we're going to place that cone. How do I make this turn? Is it R? Shift and there we go. And it's the corner of my square, so it goes right there.
Mm-hmm.
So Dorn and Bobo would get healing as well, but it doesn't really. So we're gonna roll the damage for the bad guy.
Okay.
He gets 10 damage to him, and Bobo and Dorn get 10 hit points.
Okay.
So he only takes 5 fire damage. That's wonderful. But Dorn gets 10 hit points. If Bobo was hurt, he'd get 10 hit points, which he doesn't.
Okay.
And that leaves me with a singular action. With that singular action, I have this undead thing in my face. I'm going to cast Glass Shield on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And also I'm going to take the 4 temporary hit points from my blood magic, and the glass effect goes on myself.
I'm pretty sure. Do you get your? Oh, never mind. I was misremembering your new remastered sorcerer feature. It's only slotted spells that get bonus damage or healing.
Mm-hmm.
And that ends the turn.
Okay. Next is this creature. It is going to run around the table, and on this diagonal there's no cover, I'm saying.
Bring it, Fluffy.
And it's going to try to bite you. Well, actually, it has Frenzied Assault. It's going to make 3 leg strikes at you.
Alrighty.
Okay, one of them hits for 11 piercing damage.
I'm going to use the shield block.
Okay.
So I take, I'm gonna block. we're gonna take the damage, and then the shield gets damaged by 7, reduced by its hardness, so it still has 5 hit points. Yeah.
Okay. That's its turn. That took 2 actions of the Frenzy's Assault. Bobo.
All right. Bobo is going to yell, "Nobody hurts my best friend's dad," and then he's going to run under this guy.
Okay.
And he's going to try to gore him with his antlers.
All right. I think he's off guard too, because you succeeded on your stealth.
All right. I'm sorry. And I'll use guidance, because why not?
Oh, a nat 2.
Oh, it rolled for me. The animation went 22.
Same.
I'm going to use one of my hero points.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. All right, it's not doing the thing where it allows me to do that, so I'm just going to re-roll it.
And I just forgot something that I could do with one of my new sorcerer abilities.
Oh no.
Could use it.
Fucking kidding me?
Oh, fuck.
Alas. Okay.
Oh.
Are we in our 3rd hour? I think I want to give hero points to Bobo thought of the sabotage, right? Sabotaging the weapons. And not remembering names. Aila for helping the village. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think Bobo has one more action.
Correct. So he is going to now use combat grab.
Mm-hmm.
So if he hits, then this dude's grabbed.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Ooh, even better than grabbed.
Restrained.
Completely restrained.
No,
By a
it's
mouse.
Unfortunately, it's combat grab, so it doesn't
Oh,
do anything
okay.
extra. It just does crit damage. But
Oh, wow.
Still good. Plus
Wow.
2, right, from fire?
D
Plus
23
2 from fire, yes.
Look at
And
you.
he has
And
to
he
make a
has to make
fortitude
a fort
save.
save.
Plus 2 from fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
He succeeds,
All right. Grabbed.
but he is grabbed.
All right. Excellent. Bobo had snuck under the table, which was clutch. Okay. Ernest.
Okay. I'd like to get a clearer shot at, so I am going to go 5, 10, 15, 20,
1,
5,
2.
10.
All right.
Yeah, I'm staying away from him just in case. He seems the fightery type. He might have
Okay.
reactive strike. So, I am going to then target him with a strike with my bow. I am rolling great today. I'm just finally going to use a hero point because
There we go.
That's
Nice.
it.
boom.
And he's
And
right.
he is- Yep, he is frightened. So this will.
And off guard.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Is he immune to void? Let me see. Do-do-do-do.
Be a little surprised if he was.
He resists. He has resistance to it.
Huh.
All right.
That's fine. All right. And then I will fire another arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Because he will still be off guard because he's still frightened. And I just
Still grappled. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's off guard in 2 ways.
True.
To me.
Oh yeah. Forgot that. Yeah, Dread Striker.
Yeah. Unfortunately, off guards don't stack.
Okay.
That'd be too good.
That's your turn, yeah?
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
All right.
Oh, right, I need to enter. Sorry. There we go.
So, first action stand. I didn't hear no bell.
He is
No, I didn't
gonna say,
have anything.
"Stay down!" And he's gonna try to hit you with a bone spur. And misses.
Okay.
Alright, so he's restrained right now, yeah?
Grabbed.
No, grabbed.
Which is off guard, basically.
Okay.
Yeah,
So my
he's
shield's on the...
And
tangled in
immobilized,
these
can't move.
rat
Oh,
antlers.
right. Yeah, he has to escape. Yeah, so he can't move.
So how many actions is it going to take me to get my shield going here?
One to draw it, one to raise it, I think, unfortunately.
Well, it's not to raise, but just to get it on me.
One.
One.
Just the one?
Yep.
Yeah, grand.
But it won't be strapped.
What?
It won't be strapped. But you can still wield it.
But you can wield it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so it's one action stand. One action, I will get my shield, get it there, and I will, third action, cast Shields of the Spirit.
Ah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it's the new spell.
Good one.
Hey. So everyone in my aura, which should be on the map there, gets +1 stats bonus to AC. And anytime you're attacked, the attacker just takes 2d4 spirit damage.
Okay, it looks like this is an
security
effect people should have on their hotkey bar.
Yeah, ignore the security bit there. That's a different thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And Valorian gets a free action as well to stride or strike. Someone's going to maneuver him to, like, the door.
Also, that also raises your shield, too.
It does, yeah.
Nice.
So if I just have this on, raise that.
Okay.
There we are.
Nice. Oh, yes, that lets you raise it as part of it. That's so good.
All
One of
right.
the very nice things about it.
He is.
And
He's gonna go straight to attacking Bo. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you done?
yeah, just double checking with everything, all ducks in a row. But yeah, that should be everything. Yeah.
All right. I think the audience will be people watching this in the future will be giggling when I'm at something. He's going to attack Bobo. As I deal with something. Let's just say I want to get you your full XP. All right, here we go. Here comes the bone. He's going to do the dual assault thing. Ooh. Yeah. Missed by 1 because of frightened and shields of the spirit. Every +2 matters. In this case, prevented a crit. So that's 16 damage, and it retaliates, correct?
2d4.
Yep.
2d4 spirit. So go ahead and roll 2d4.
Yes, 2d4. Two of them, please. No, sorry, excuse me.
1, 3. Okay, 5 spirit.
A horse is rolling. Again.
Okay, continues with his dual-handed assault. Here comes a claw. Here's another hit. Oh wait, did I roll my damage? Wait, did you take the 16 damage, Bobo?
Yeah,
I
you
had
did.
11 temporary hit points. And
Oh
I
yeah,
have
he got that
no
anger
temporary
hit points.
Yep.
13 from the claw.
I going to shield block,
Ah.
which reduces that by 8.
All right. He turns around and says, "So You lead this gang, and he's gonna direct all of his attacks against you.
There is. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. There's some language in Shields of the Spirit. Each time an enemy makes an attack against.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
It takes the 2d8 again, or 2d4 again.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
Thank you.
Gross.
So this feels very much. I'm getting 4E flashbacks. I feel like I'm fighting Boletus at the moment. That's the defender in one of the defenders. Okay, I'm gonna claw. Against Dorn now, and none of the retaliation happens. That's a hit, despite your super high AC. The retaliation damage doesn't happen.
Does it not?
It's only when an enemy makes an attack against an ally.
Allies.
Yes, ally indeed. Yeah. Sorry. Great.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled max damage.
Use max damage.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Whoa. What? Oh yeah.
Resistance though.
Yeah, resistance. And okay, and your shield prevents a hit. That's a hero point for Dorn, I think. That was awesome.
Hold
You
on
prevented
here.
a crit. You caused him to pay attention to you, and you prevented a hit. Aila.
Okay. Worth it for that yet? I don't believe so. So I think what Aila will do for now. Target some people. Let me see, actually. Sorry, y'all. I thought I had my plan. Things change. So, yeah, I think we're just going to do what I had in mind, which is do an electric arc.
Okay.
On both of them.
All right, against both of them, I'm sure.
Yep, I had them targeted.
Okay. Whoa. Those are those are high rolls.
Both crit successes. Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So it goes. Okay, one action. Yeah, I'll hit Dorn with a one of my one action fonts.
Okay.
I don't know. I think
Ooh.
Yeah, what? Okay, well that's fine.
Ooh,
No,
That's
good.
very nice.
That's
That
good.
is. That's. I enjoy that. I do.
Yeah, double your HP. All right,
almost
that'll
as
be
much
awesome.
as your 2 action heal. Okay.
Yeah,
Nearly.
Yeah. I'll do it that way. Okay, this goes away. That goes away. Yeah, we're gonna do it this. I am going to target. I'm gonna target Bobo with a haste spell.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Mr. Bobo, you now have. Oh, I can't put it on you. You have to put it on yourself. So that's 2 actions. And then you know what else I'm going to do with my next action? I'm targeting this guy, and I'm going to do something I don't think I've done this entire campaign. I'm going to make a melee strike.
Whoa!
Nice.
Aethelric's moment. Let's see how much it does, though.
Yeah, true.
3 damage.
Yeah.
It takes all of it, though.
Worth it. Completely worth it.
Get him. Get him.
Yep.
Completely worth it.
You must be
we have a
shocked.
there's like a super dramatic shot where Aethelric just brings down the mace into it, just like thunk.
Ding.
This is off.
I think.
And it just shakes his head and,
Yeah.
Wait.
shakes
Oh,
it
I don't
out.
have critical.
Yeah, you don't
Thunder.
have anything because you're not. That was good though.
Yeah. And that ends my turn.
All right. This strange creature is
Probably going to retaliate.
yeah.
If it even cared.
All right. It belches forth a bunch of black ichor in your face.
Well, that's
Great.
not very nice. You don't spit on people.
That hits for 17 poison damage. It's actually not just ichor, some of its insides.
Good.
And then it's going to proceed to do a frenzied assault and do 3 leg strikes against you.
You ever have a guy just come up and prolapse at you? Jesus. Ugh,
This thing's disgusting.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to do the attack rolls first. Okay,
Nice.
one of them hits.
Okay.
Oh, low damage. 10 piercing damage.
Does the shield affect them?
It does.
2d4.
2d4.
I don't know what
Oh,
you're
actually-
asking about.
The
Dorn's
shield
shield
of
spell.
spirit.
Oh.
I think it's already just taking effect there. You got the icon.
Oh,
on
God.
Tokens.
Does that mean it just got...
It's gonna take 6 d4.
It made 4 attacks, so it should be
Oh,
taking
8d4.
8d4. Wow. Oh, except it's void damage. No, spirit damage. Yeah, it'll be hurt.
Spirit? Yes.
Holy spirit, actually, because Dorn is
Holy spirit.
yeah, holy spirit damage.
That third guy in that thing, that's me.
Wow, 22. That's pretty
From
awesome.
the horse.
Oh, whoops. Did I play it against the wrong person? Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Bobo.
Bobo is going to suplex this guy.
Yes, he is.
Yes. Yes.
Make an unarmed
He's
melee
now
strike against the
master in
creature
athletics.
You have grabbed. Yes. On a critical success, the target lands prone and takes an additional 2d6 bludgeoning damage, and then I release it. So it is just
Ooh.
Come on.
Ooh.
Man.
No, I'm gonna re-roll that with
Okay.
hero point. Which again, it's not really. It's right click on it, right? That's what it's supposed
It's
to be.
supposed to be, but I find it doesn't always work for players.
It's weird.
Do you want me to do it?
Try it.
I see the
If you
menu
can.
choice.
Yeah, if you would.
Aw. Don't blame me.
I blame you.
Your hero
The
points.
illusion of
have
free
been,
will.
Ronald.
Hey, I gave you the hero point. Don't blame me. Or unless I want to torment you.
Okay, so regardless of whether the strike is successful, you immediately release your hold on the target. So he is no longer
Yeah.
grappled by
Yeah.
Bobo.
Mhm.
So we're going to rectify that by doing a combat grab.
Mhm. Foundry's not doing that thing. Ooh. Not a hit this time.
26 isn't a hit.
No.
That's...
Remember,
Second
your
off,
quickened,
Welcome to level 7.
your quickened only allows for a stride or a strike. So,
Yeah.
Isn't he missing a couple of conditions?
He's not
Oh.
grabbed anymore. Grabbed and added off guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The failed suplex. Let go.
Yeah, okay, that was it, yeah.
That's lame. All right.
Yeah.
So then I will just do a normal strike,
Okay.
which is the haste one.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Well,
Striking off this
And-
mouse. Trying to step on you.
And fourth action, he will try to rip and tear him.
Okay.
Just looking
All
for
right.
20s, essentially. Nope. All right.
All right. So
Very
you're just
disappointing
being a
turn.
nuisance to him at the moment. Okay, Ernest.
All right, I'm going to recall knowledge about this guy.
Okay.
What do I know about this person I have never met before tonight?
Well, I've seen him fight for a bit now, so...
I'm looking. Okay, I think his flesh warpiness allows you to use occultism. You succeed.
Okay, cool. What is his lowest save? I've already seen him take enough actions. I know he has reactions. I know he can cause bones to come out of himself. I just want to know what his weakest save is. I'm guessing it's will.
You know, you can tell from his workout regime and his conversation that his most of his calories fuel his muscles and not his brain.
Yeah. All right, cool. Then I am going to analyze weakness. And let's take this bastard out. Woo! Or miss. That works too.
Yeah.
And that'll be it for
me. Knight Saint Sergeant Dorn.
Saint?
Yeah.
Calm down.
The Holy Spirit.
Right.
Normally he has to die to be a saint, so let's not rush that.
But the glory that's on the table. Right, okay, so starting my turn, my shield goes down. Shield of the Spirit's over. It was a good run. We had a great time. It was like, honestly.
I did a good amount of damage.
Right, but it's over now, and we have to move on with our lives. Right, okay, so I'm hearing that his brain isn't very good at working, but I've already demoralized him once, so can't do that again. So first action, do I want to get my sword into this? Actually, hold on. You know what? We'll give this a try. I will first raise my shield on the safe side. Second, I will attempt to trip. And hope that his reflex isn't as high as his fortitude from the things I'm hearing. Anything going to this? No, not particularly. So that's against his reflex DC.
Okay. All right. He at the last moment reveals he has quick reflexes. However, you are able to readjust at the last moment and trip him. That was a close call.
Okay. The third action now that I'm 100% sure what to do with exactly, but I think I will Devoted Guardian, targeting Bobo. So giving Bobo a +2 circumstance bonus to AC as long as my shield is raised.
Aha.
And that'll be my turn.
Foundry's not doing that thing it's supposed to, where it puts the conditions around you instead of on top of you. Like, Bobo is just a grid of conditions right now.
They're going circular for me.
They
Same
are?
For me, yeah.
Oh, not for me. Oh, good for you. Okay, now it's Desiak. He is going to end your turn?
Sorry.
Okay, he's going...
Come on. Ah, there we are.
He is going to... Okay, he's going to stand. He has seen Bobo do a lot of damage. And he sees Dorn guarding, so he's going to focus on Dorn. Okay, here we go. Here comes a His dual assault, bone spur followed by claw. Ooh, that is a miss.
Good.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, one more action.
No.
What you got? What you got?
Another claw. Wait, another claw. Okay, he rolls well this time for 16.
And shield block.
Okay. Okay, you do that. Now it's gonna be Aila.
Did that? Sorry, did that actually do anything?
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't see.
Block then damage, I think.
Yes. Toggle block
There we go.
on. Yep.
Yeah, there we
There
go.
we are.
Aila.
Cool. Well, I think it's time for the 3-hole blast.
All right.
That work?
Yep.
Bless spell.
Yeah, and then I guess I'm going to guidance Ernest. No, that doesn't stack with block. I'm silly. Final action. Let me see. I'm actually going to. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'm silly. I'm going to battle medicine Dorn, and I'm master in medicine now. And I'll go for the master DC. Hopefully this works. Oh no! I'll hero point that.
Okay.
I don't wanna crit fail.
Oh no! All right.
Our hero points are trash.
Has there been a good hero point today? Maybe
Hey,
one.
This is the.
Like
This
one.
is
I got a hit from it, but
okay,
I
so
think-
how much damage do I do to Dorn?
Can he shield block your medicine? I don't think so. I think it has to come from a
I
strike.
think it's a D8.
This is gonna
Don't
have
touch me.
Damage resistance.
Get those hands off of me.
I'm ripping. I'm just.
But it's slashing damage though, which I have resistance to, so.
Oh, okay. Actually, bypass that. I don't think.
So I think it's a D8, but I'm not certain.
All right. Yeah, shield block only works against an attack, and we're sure it's not an attack.
How did I
Use
roll
protector
2-1?
sacrifice.
No damage.
Only one
minimum
damage.
movement. Oh, it's
None.
It's resisted. Yeah.
All right.
Use,
Your medicinal attention was so distracted that you just like cut into his armor.
You know what? It's ending turn. Just leave me alone.
Well, I'm not one to give tips to someone more experienced than me, but you should go between the plates if you wish to get to the wounds.
just so everybody knows, I could have used protector sacrifice on that.
Oh,
It says, it says when an ally within 30 feet takes damage.
Oh.
That's true.
That's weird. Okay.
That is kind of weird. That's funny though. Yeah, my botched surgery just goes to Aethelric instead.
So thankfully you cast bless, and I'm in that aura. So I'm going to target the doggy-like thing, and I'm going to cast the melee version of ignition.
Good doggy, sweet doggy.
I'm expert in my spell attack rolls.
Yes.
I am going
Show
to
us your
attack,
expertise. Oh.
and I'm going to miss.
The,
That is a thing.
the dice rolls have been pretty bad today.
Yeah, not the best. I'm going to
What are
use
the
my.
dice stats saying?
I mean, I did roll. I rolled some good rolls earlier, just not in this fight at all. But that's okay.
I am currently keeping that thing from getting to my cleric, which is a good thing. So I am going to. Now I've got one hit points. I'm at down 30. Board. One action. I got one action to use. I'm gonna lay hands on myself.
Okay.
Lay hands, healing. Targeting myself. Roll healing. I get that much applied to myself. And now the doggy can't very easily get to my cleric. And that ends the turn.
Nice. Oh yeah, you're like a frontliner now.
Yeah. Or something. Which is very scary for a sorcerer to be that.
Okay.
You get used to it.
All right. It is going to. It's gonna try to bite you. That misses. And then does 3 leg strikes against you.
Ugh.
1 hits, 2
Ugh.
2 of them hit for 12 and 11 damage. Okay.
Still have one more hit point than I did, I think.
Bobo.
All right. Bobo's going to start the turn by just screaming at this guy next to him and demoralize him.
All right.
Angry mouse screams.
And now that I have a swanky extra action to use, thanks to our sorcerer. Intimidation, there it is.
All right. He said he looks at you in surprise and kind of steps away from the mouse.
All right. Now that he is slightly easier to hit, we're going to try to hit him.
Ooh. Didn't you have another nat 20?
I had a nat 10 earlier, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, this is angry
right.
mouse crit damage. Oh, wow.
+2.
49 damage.
Okay, wow.
And he must make a fortitude save.
Okay.
Even though it's
I'm going
his
to give you a
death
hero
save.
point for that. I know I'm going with 5 today, but... fortitude. Okay, succeeds.
Whoa. Yeah, okay. All right. Then, so that was a strike. Now we're going to do combat grab.
Okay.
Get a hold of him.
Ooh, okay, miss.
Miss. Every +1
It's almost a crit miss, is what that
crit
means.
miss. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you re-roll that as a hero point, please?
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Worth a shot.
For fuck's sake.
I'm going to look at the stats. I'm trying to understand the stat mod. There should be stats kept on hero points. That would be funny.
Yeah. How many times have you turned a miss into a crit miss?
Okay, you and I tie for most natural 20s. Ernest and Aila tie for most nat 1s. Okay, Bobo
Two
misses.
nat ones in a row. That hasn't happened in a while.
I rolled an 18 and missed. So that's my turn.
Okay, then. Ernest, it's frightened now.
Yeah, and I feel like it would be considering how low it is, I think it would be a waste of actions to analyze weakness, because I've successfully recalled knowledge, which means I can do that whenever I want now. But again, seems like a waste to spend the action on that when it's so low on health. So
There we go.
Ah, there you go. You find a weak point as he blanches before the mouse.
Get him.
Right in the
Yeah.
neck, and he falls. First casualty.
all right, and then I will recall knowledge on
Okay.
that thing again.
Alright. It's undead.
Yeah, religion's my best. It's not terrible though.
Not a success with this roll, no.
Okay, and then I will
It has cover.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to just go ahead and why is it? Oh, because I'm in the wrong thing. There we go. I'm just gonna move.
Okay.
A bit closer.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Next is Dorn.
And yep, that'll be it.
Alrighty. So, first thing, this guy is nice and dead. Look across the table at this thing, just like. And I'm gonna do a demoralize.
Uh-huh.
There it is. 30 against its will
Okay,
DC.
it is frightened.
It's William DC. Let's see where we. Okay, yeah, cool. So I'm going to stride 5, 10, 15, 20 full speed. I'm not holding that other shield right now. And I guess I'll try and trip him. See how that goes.
Okay.
Well, he's got more legs, so that might mean he's got more reflexes. I don't know. In the absence of any actual knowledge, I'll just go for it and see what happens.
Oh no!
Do you know what? I think we'll do that one again.
Okay. You don't succeed. It is seems a little fast.
Better than falling over.
Yeah.
And I think that was 3 actions, so
Yeah.
I will hit the lovely end turn button.
Okay, Aila.
Okay. So, would it have cover if I were right here?
I would say yeah.
Is there a space I can move?
Lesser cover here.
Mm-hmm.
There is. Oh, I don't think you want to be right next to it.
No.
Nah, nothing better than lesser cover.
What if I? Okay. Nothing better than lesser cover.
Stand under the table, maybe.
Oh yeah, you
can
could.
I get on top of the? Can I walk on the table and get? I would prefer
I'll,
to be right here, but if I need to be right here, then okay, fine.
I think
It's time
acrobatics to stand on the table without accidentally like tipping the table over and falling. It's not that sturdy.
Okay.
DC.
I hope
18.
it wouldn't be very hard. Okay, it's got a good chance.
Oh no!
Alright, I'm front on the table.
All right, you fall towards the west.
Okay. And I'm broke.
And
All
now
right.
it's just
And,
a
now
line.
I just got it really...
All of the food has fallen over, and now it's just the line on this side.
It's so messy. I don't like it.
Oh, and the food's on you.
Yeah. All right. It's fine now.
And probably poor Aethelric too.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you know what? Another acrobatics to land on your feet. DC 5.
Okay.
DC 18 also. Okay, you're on your feet. Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess whatever cover it has, it's just gonna have. That's okay. I am gonna divine lance it.
Okay. That hits.
Ooh.
Booyah. Holy Spirit, damn it.
Ooh, okay. Okay, it takes full. No weakness.
And that was all my actions, so.
Yeah. Aethelric.
Yes. Yes, it is. You know what? I still believe in the power of ignition.
It's a good spell. If you can hit.
I like the remix.
That's it.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh, you love to see damage being done.
Yeah.
Yeah. You love to see it.
Yes. And with my remaining action, already used an attack roll, so I don't want to try to hit him with my stick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Guidance. And who's having the hardest time hitting? But actually, whoever's coming up next.
So is guidance immunity? It's person by person as well, right?
Yeah.
Or is it not? Okay, that's what I thought.
I will cast it on Bobo because he's coming up next.
Okay.
I mean, everybody's blessed too, so you might want to reconsider that.
Oh.
But
Actually, yeah, you're right. But that blessed is only on damage. No, I'm gonna cast Guidance on myself.
It's only on attack
I can-
rolls.
I can
yeah,
use
it's only on
guidance.
attack rolls.
I can use Guidance on a saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, good point.
And I'm was that Shift M?
hmm
Oh, that worked. Cool.
Yeah. All right. And Shift N makes it go back to previous, but don't test it yet. Okay.
Okay.
What happened to
Um,
Bless?
I think, yeah. There's
What
no.
did happen to bless?
Okay. Here's.
Did you use
Memory
that?
expired.
Dang it.
That wasn't 10 rounds.
Don't you have to sustain that?
No.
No, you sustain it to expand the field.
Okay.
Do you
That-
mind if well, I don't
Restore
even know
it
how I
somehow. It shouldn't be gone. That's
would-
not
It should
right.
be gone. Hold on.
Yeah, my
see if
Mystic
I can
Armor
fix it.
shouldn't be gone also.
Oh,
weird.
let's put that back. Oh, you know what? It's because I just advanced the timeline to the correct time. Sorry.
I
So
see.
quite a number of
So,
rounds
hold
just
on.
passed
Can I
in,
plus
according
that?
to Boundary. And that also kind of probably removed guidance immunity from some people.
Pop
Sorry
in.
for the confusion. Probably need to restore it if it
Yeah.
went away.
Sorry. Hold on. We're
Um,
gonna cast that again.
yeah.
Okay. I need to drop that on myself again.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I
it's
lost
gonna.
my haste quickened too.
Oh yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
I know what quicken does. So.
We can just
Yeah. We
keep
got
it in mind. All right. It's gonna do the Jaws thing.
We should fix it before we end for tonight, though. Just to
Yeah.
make sure everybody still has the right effects on them.
Okay. All right. Jaws and then 3 legs.
If we don't kill it.
Oh, frightened caused it to miss twice. And then this one does hit for 14 piercing against Aethelric.
Glimpse of Redemption.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what is it? It's gonna go forward with the attack.
8 resistance.
Wow.
Sorry, 9 actually, I think.
Oh yeah, 9.
Yeah.
It's 9.
Yeah,
Wow.
9 now.
Yeah, you're just better at making people have doubts, moral doubts.
Ah, boy, come on. You've had too much. Go on. Go on, just go home, like. Go away and get a coffee at least, for sure. Come on.
Go home, Eldritch
Okay.
Monstrosity. You're drunk.
All right, Bobo.
All right.
You should also be enfeebled too, as well.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Bobo will use his free stride to run south around the table under Aila to get to Aethelric.
Uh-huh.
Then he's going to target Aethelric, and he's going to use battle medicine on him.
That's the thing.
This is
Maybe I
so
should.
funny to me.
Angry little mouse.
Wow, battle medicine doesn't have the concentrate trait.
Yeah,
It's
that's,
weird.
It does
I would
not.
have imagined.
And it doesn't require free hand.
did.
Mm-mm.
That is just insane. Okay.
Yeah, battle medicine would be wild. It's really good.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm
Yeah,
just trained, so only for a
barbarians
15.
can rage medicine. Here,
All right.
get back into it.
So that's
Okay.
2d8 hit points.
Okay. 7 hit points. Okay.
All right.
If there's an immunity that we can apply, that'll be good. And what else do you do?
All right. So then I'm going to. Bobo is then going to run under this creature
Uh huh.
and he's going to target it, and he's going to try to gore it with his antlers.
Okay, cool.
Is it still frightened?
No.
Okay.
Hit.
All right.
Ooh, 23. It is near death. Or, you know
All right.
what I mean. Okay.
My turn.
Ernest.
Okay. Well, since it's not frightened anymore, I'm gonna try this new thing out. And I am going to whisper eldritch secrets.
This reality is not real.
And the best part is it doesn't matter if it can't understand me. As long as it has a brain, it can be affected.
Oh wow!
But anyway,
you just have speak in tongues.
Yeah, exactly. So
Spook
I'm
in
going
tongues.
to roll my occultism.
Spooky. Oh no! You get overly caught up in your own words and become frightened by your own thoughts.
Yep.
That tracks.
Yep.
You did tap something dark and deep.
Oh boy. So yeah, I am frightened one now. Okay. And then I'm just going to be like, oh, why'd I say that? And then I'm going to try to hit it with my.
Wait, you have 2 actions left. You want to do anything else before?
No, that was 2 actions.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, it's 2 actions due to disturbing knowledge.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to attempt to strike it and miss, and
Oh no, because of the frightened.
but then frightened goes away at the end of my turn. So
All
there we go.
right. Okay, that was disappointing. Dorn is next. My cheeks are hurting.
That was
Okay.
just an awful
Oh,
turn.
I don't know how I put that in as Ernest. Sorry, Ernest.
It'll work someday. You and your strange, otherworldly tongues will work for you someday.
Something tells me we're about to have a long string of combat, seeing as we're aiding a rebellion right now. So I'll have plenty of chances to try it again.
End your turn, and then Dorn's next.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Right. What have I not done to this thing already? It's got good reflex, apparently. I've already demoralized it.
Just
It's
kill it.
enfeebled right now.
Hit it.
Just hit it.
We'll see how that goes, right? Raise shield first. Interact, draw my sword. I should do that, yep. There we are. Basic ass bastard sword, we'll see how this goes. Right, everything, yeah, okay, cool, let's just hope it... Ah!
Oh no!
Do you know what?
All of that
Listen
ones.
here.
Ah,
Yeah,
hero
all right.
points
There we
for
go.
good.
There
for
we go.
goodness.
I mean, you
There
can't
we
roll
go,
worse
right.
than that.
And that's what a hero point is supposed to do.
Yeah, not roll another 1 like some people do.
Nah. Okay.
Eh.
Then damage is damage.
That's like, there's 3 actions there, so I'm done.
All right.
Okay. Listen here.
Okay.
Listen here.
Click next.
End your turn,
Next.
Dorn.
Oh, shit, sorry. Come on.
Yeah,
we go.
disappointment makes you forget to end your turn.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
a common thing.
Okay.
Isla.
It's like I keep closing the encounter track or minimizing it
Oh, I
to
know what I was
see
gonna
more
do.
things.
Ah.
Easy.
Oh, Shift M is your
Reaction.
friend. We're learning it works. I think that was a new thing, actually. Because when I made my video, I was looking for a macro for it. Or a keyboard shortcut for it. I made my Foundry video like 6 weeks ago. Ooh.
So
Everyone's being
excluding,
healed.
I'm excluding Ernest. -1 for that for the damage.
Okay, so it's actually 15 damage.
15 damage
And
on the
it...
medium.
Ooh, rolled a nat 20.
Well, okay, fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.
Is Bobo targeted by that too?
Oh yeah, sorry, I just didn't even see
Yeah, I'm
your
hidden.
icon. But yeah, you get 16 HP.
Yeah, you're underneath the guy, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
As normal. All right, that puts me back to full.
Okay. Looks like it's Aethelric.
Yeah. All right. He's
Get him. Get him.
uncomfortable. Let's see here. I don't want to light the thing on fire. Like, I don't want to light the place on fire. I don't know what its reflex save is, so it's time for another remix. Target. We're going to target with melee. We're going to make that attack. And we're going to miss.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, we missed.
And it is going to, as a reaction, shift. Step. I've been playing for E.
Yep.
That is a thing it can do, and so...
Yep.
Doubt I can speak what it can speak. So a Bon Mo probably won't help.
Skitters.
You give it a witty quip.
Like a Marvel quip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move there. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20. That's far. I can move there.
All right.
That will shift M. Roll M.
Is it not working this time? Because
No,
it
it
didn't
didn't
work
work.
for me sometimes.
Didn't work for
Okay.
me that time.
All right. It's gonna spew some of its insides into Dorn's face. And miss. And do
Get out of here.
3 leg
Get
strikes.
out of here. Oh,
they all
you're
miss.
lashed. Like, get out of here. I told you already, right? You're lashed. Go on. Go home.
Bobo and this.
All right. Let's see what the dice have to say about that. Bobo's just gonna move in and
We need
attack.
to make sure Bobo
Promising.
is above other people. Okay, that hits.
All right. It's
Promising.
24 damage.
It's a death. You have killed it. And your hosts are you know, with hurried looks, they say, "Go, we can clean up the mess."
Okay.
Go. Okay. Go. Where? Out towards the gate.
Wherever you need,
I think-
whatever you need
yeah,
to do, you can use our hut if you'd like. And and outside, you don't hear noise at the moment. You hear maybe a voice shouting in the distance. Sounds like someone authoritative yelling. Everyone can roll a perception check.
Boy.
Sorry, since there's no active.
You have to go down to the in the attributes. There's just straight perception down below
Okay.
initiative.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Jeez.
All right. You
Well,
heard the
that's
voice saying, "There, over in the hearth."
Someone knows we're here.
All right.
Oh yeah,
Ew.
tons of people know we're here. But now bad people might.
Yeah, someone with speaking with a bit more urgency. Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
So
I think Aila is already moving towards the nearest exit. I actually don't.
Then
know
you
where
hear
that
some
is.
cries, "Yeah!" and clashing of steel, and
I'm
some
going to head out
spell being
very
cast.
quickly.
I'm casting light immediately.
All right.
I'm going to change my loadout.
There is well, it looks like there is a
Oh, my light spell is huge now.
It is huge. Oh, wow, you just create... All right, you just come out with this, you're like Storm from X-Men. You just walk out lit up like this. And it looks like there's some rebels fighting with some people here. I'm not going to bother drawing their tokens. But you also see approaching from the west. Well, actually, no. This is what's happening. The rebels set upon some bone warriors coming from the west. Coming from the east is a necromancer who is approaching here, and accompanied by a mammoth, a skeletal mammoth.
We fought one of those before.
Yeah. Skeletal woolly rhinoceros, I mean.
Would this be an inappropriate time to sound a war horn?
That's right.
Well,
you have a horn.
The people who you are working with do know that this was the signal. The commotion in the hearth was the signal, but it could. And apparently they're all on alert, so for dramatic effect, if you want to. Your horse is untethered now, of course. All right.
I wasn't expecting that to be picked up by a mic, but there you go.
Okay, all right. This guy's already sees you and starts. He looks like the Emperor. He's like gathering energy into his gnarled hands. We're gonna roll initiative.
There we go.
So am I correct in thinking that like haste and stuff is gone at this point?
Yes.
In the time it took us to get outside? Okay.
Yeah.
How about bless?
Yeah, there's a
What am I
period of
rolling for
watching and
initiative?
waiting, and
Alrighty.
some of their patrols were cautious and were waiting before they even approached.
Yeah. Well, I just roll straight perception. I don't know what would be a appropriate one here. Jesus Christ.
Blowing your war horn, maybe you could do something appropriate. Also, I would say battle cry, since you're always battle. You could choose intimidation. For
Yeah, do you know what? Let's use my highest stat.
Oh, is it your highest? Am I like being too generous?
Well, intimidation is my highest skill.
Well, you did
so.
you did blow the horn, so I think it's fine.
Yeah.
This time.
Well, I didn't. Well, if it's scary,
Scary, yes.
29.
All right,
I.
Is first.
Well, is there a guy?
Okay.
Nah, too far.
That was 15 feet.
And this guy had a light spell on himself too.
And he is on top of the rhinoceros, right?
No, they're alongside each other.
Oh, it's not riding it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's within 60 feet. That's good. I'm going to recall knowledge on the necromancer.
Okay. 22. I don't think this succeeds.
Okay. Then
Nope.
I will just fire an arrow.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Oh, they're not within 30 feet. Okay.
That one. All right. Move on.
All right.
Wait, is it Shift M?
Huh?
Shift M.
Shift down,
Did not work.
like Mary.
Oh, yes, it did work.
Excellent. Aila's next.
Great. Alright, just gonna get here real quick. Okay.
I wonder if the Foundry
Yeah.
developers watch my video. If they're Patreon supporters.
Oh, well, that's nice. Okay, I think Aila is. I think she's just going to get a little bit closer. Let's get right. Can I do that one too? Yep, I can get right here.
Okay, I'm gonna advance the clock 2 minutes, by the way.
Oh, wait. No, that's fine. Sorry, I want to read a couple spells again. That's fine. We're just gonna Divine Lance the Necromancer. Alright.
What was the range of that?
60.
Okay. Oh, that's a hit for 13 damage.
Yep, and that'll be Aila.
Okay, Dorn.
Okay, so are these measurements accurate in terms of distance here? Am I going through difficult terrain?
I'm trying to remember. I had notes about this. The water. Most of the water is between 2 and 8 feet deep. Walking through it is difficult terrain.
Shame. Yeah, it's going to take 2 strides, which is fine, I suppose. Yeah, I will command Valorian to stride. That's my first action. Well, first action, raise shield, and command him to stride twice. Make sure he's got that little bonus as well. And get myself to... what are we thinking? Attack the Necromancer or the... Probably the Necromancer, I guess.
We're gonna
Tie him up and bother him a bit.
We're gonna take out both, but I already hit the Necromancer, so...
Yeah. Get myself to here, and I will strike with my lance, which is here.
At the rhino?
At the Necromancer.
But, wait.
Reach.
Reach weapons, when you're mounted, only threaten the adjacent squares, I think.
What?
Yeah. It's weird.
Do they?
That's not how we have been running it, but yeah.
Oh, we might have forgotten that rule.
Let's see if there's anything for the lance or for joust. If I made a creature, a large magic attack creature. Okay. You attack any square adjacent to the mount if you have 5 or 10 foot reach.
It's weird. If you have a medium mount, you threaten 10 squares away. But if you have a large mount, it's only adjacent. It ends up being still a larger area that you can reach with it, but
that is strange.
We did it for balance reasons.
Yeah, grand.
I learned this from my Centaur stack video. We researched for it. Yes.
Cool. So, yeah, I'd have to find some way to have a longer thing, perhaps. Anyway,
a 15-foot reach somehow.
Yeah, somehow. Because there's not really any way to do it. There's a way to like make your reach like 60 foot for an attack, but not really. I guess it's the lunge thing. Maybe I'll go up to here and attack him with that. So it's a 30 to hit.
Yay for horse mobility.
Yahoo! So let's switch those on there, and it gets a +2 from the joust. Yeah. Circumstance. There we are. Add. We'll actually put it on this time. There we are.
Okay. Okay. 13 damage.
And that is my 3 actions. So if I can find where I put that, there it is.
Aethelric.
All right, we're gonna need you to find another creature, giant mantis.
All right.
Because I can't cast fireball now.
Wait, you can't? Why? Because your slots?
No, because I have a horse and a rider sitting right.
You could easily launch the fireball in such a way that doesn't.
Yeah, couldn't you drop it
It
behind
is possible.
if you moved?
Yeah.
I could, but I want to cast. I want to try the mantis. So.
All right.
Say that.
Yes, I'm complaining, but I like what I'm doing next. Actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm intending to cast
it's gonna
it
make an ally,
like
and then
this.
you control
These squares here. It's a large creature, so.
where? Here?
Like one top corner, yeah.
Uh,
One to the right.
One over to the right there.
look at that token.
Yeah. And with its 2 actions, it's going to. I'm going to actually select it. 5, 10, 15, 25. And it is going to target the rhinoceros with a. Which is the reach one is the leg attack. As reach.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Ooh.
Nice.
Does it do something?
all right. You hear whoops and hollers as people cheer. That was like pretty spectacular to them. 20 damage. And it resists 5 of that.
And that's the end of the turn.
Okay. Bobo. They like lost initiative.
Wait, Aethelric, do you not have one more action? I thought you get to command it.
It's 3 actions to cast it, and
it's a 3 actions. Hell, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah. And then it used 1 action to stride and 1 action to strike.
Yeah, I forgot it was 3 actions and not 2. Makes sense.
Where I just randomly put myself at the beginning of the fight wasn't quite the most optimal place for where the enemy showed up, or else I would have used the lunging
You're
strike.
telling me I'm all the way in the back.
Yeah.
All right.
Just running leap.
Yeah, true.
I was going to, but it's just very inconvenient the way that the actions work. All right. So I'm trying to figure out how far it is.
I'm willing to. It was kind of. Did I move you guys out?
Yeah, you
No,
did.
you just
Yeah,
we moved
it reflected your positions in the around the dinner table. I'll allow you to go closer.
okay. All right, so then
Yeah, I moved myself at the start to just be the one closest, so it wasn't Aila.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or before initiative as well, because I was like, I don't
I
like the
usually
way this
have
is
a marching
arranged.
order in dungeons, like, you know.
Yeah. Aila
All
would
right.
be close to the front, but not quite the front.
So in that case, Bobo has enough movement to sudden charge the necromancer.
Get
So
him.
he's gonna run
Get
up
him.
here. And then Dorn. And
This
then
is
under the
so
horse.
funny. It's like Animal Planet. It's like all these. It's like the Earth is having vengeance.
The silliest animal of all, man.
Well, got a little too enthusiastic there and didn't stick the landing.
Yeah. All right, so let's combat grab him instead. Or try to.
Oh wow, that was just 2 actions.
Correct,
Yeah.
Or,
And
or
he
sudden-
Bobo has that speed. Okay, that's a hit. And you've grappled the necromancer.
Yes. Very low damage, 15.
Okay. 15, but it's not the hardiest opponent.
That'll be it.
Okay.
Okay,
Next
sir.
is. How do I reveal this? These tiny buttons. Tiny buttons. Okay. Okay, the woolly rhinoceros. Well, it can't trample with these large creatures in the way. It only has can trample medium creatures. Well, it's just going to instinctively go for probably the largest thing nearby. Well, no. The necromancer can tell it what to do. It's going to attack Dorn. And I don't think you have lesser cover against a large creature. I think it's up to me.
Doubtful.
Yeah, done. Okay, but you do have your shield raised, so
Yes.
this is probably going to be an exercise in frustration. Horn. Oh, except it hit you.
Good job.
19 piercing damage.
We'll go ahead and we'll give that an old block, I'd say.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Foot.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Okay, that's that Dorn we know. Well, I think that the necromancer will try to get out of this grapple. It's going to use this attack roll. 26, except... Is that supposed to reflect a magical rune? Okay, what's your skill? Athletics. Oh, 27 is the DC. Oh, wow. You are very strong. Your new skill improvement caused this to fail. But I think it's time for some lightning. Casting lightning bolt will try to. However, DC 5 flat check because it's grabbed by the horns. It succeeds, and I think it will, aim at Bobo and all these 4 creatures in front of him. So let me do this. Target Bobo, horse, Dorn, and giant mantis. Roll damage.
Can I target it down square? That's interesting.
Someone grappling it, I think it's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's got to target itself. That would be what I would say, but sorry.
It's a tiny creature. What do the rules say here? I would say don't roll tiny. I mean Bobo. You're not targeted.
It was a failure for Valorian. My own one is. Hold on, let me make sure it actually does the right stuff. Bulwark's on, but it should have -2 circumstance penalty from being mounted, I think.
Ooh, look at that lightning.
No. That's not right. That's how you do that. Wasn't a crit. So full damage for both.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bulwark saved you. I don't know why my foundry's moving around. Okay, Dorn got hit. That's the necromancer's turn. Ernest.
Recall knowledge on the necromancer again.
Okay. Success.
Analyze weakness.
Okay.
It will have light cover. And then fire and arrow. 2 actions of setup for
A hit!
a hit.
Yay.
Ooh. And let's roll a bunch of dice.
Okay. Okay, good. 27?
Yep.
Ooh, it's almost out.
And that's it
Oh, I'm
for me.
sorry. I forgot about its... Every morning they have false vitality. Sorry. So I'm going to give it 10 more hit points. I forgot about that, about this guy.
Okay.
Aila.
Alright. I think Aila is going to go 1, 2, let's see. I think I can get. Yeah, I can get right here. And I will electric arc both of them.
Okay.
Nice.
Necromancer fails. Woolly Rhinoceros crit fails.
Yes.
Nice.
Hmm.
It resists 5 of it, but yep.
Yeah.
13 on the
All right.
Necromancer, 21 on the Woolly. Less, not that Woolly.
Right.
Formerly woolly.
Bony.
First action, I will command. First action, I'll raise shield, and then command Lorian to stride and support. Yep. Support and stride, I guess, will be the order of operations. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20. And we will. Should I start the Necromancer or the Rhino here, do you guys think?
How much damage do you think you're going to do?
That's a good question.
I think it's the Rhino's gonna have some resistance. It will probably be a little easier to hit. I think take out the one that's almost dead. Personally.
Yeah, just
Action
not
economy
fuck around.
It makes more sense.
We spent a lot of time with a couple of guys on very low HP in the last one, and that is not fuck around.
Get rid of the spellcaster. Always hit the squishies. Mages,
yeah. So
Always the first to go.
And he's grappled, so he's
oh yeah,
fine.
Super squishy. Juicy even. That's a hit! Hey! Bobo's
There
antlers.
you go. That was a natural 4, that was. So damage on that is going to be 2d6, and that's plus another 6. Yeah. From Joust and support. And how they interact so lovely together. Here we are.
Okay, it is a dead necromancer.
Good.
His corpse can be used for necromancy.
And
Not if we kill all the necromancers.
where does it end? Well, I don't. My turn
It'll be
ends
like
here,
a-
so
We're
Who
like the dark
zombifies
ending.
the zombifiers? Yeah.
Okay, so first things first, Mr. Aethelric will target the skeletal woolly mammoth, and we're gonna cast Briny Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
It is within 60 feet, just barely.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, excellent.
So it is blinded for a round and dazzled for a minute.
Uh-huh. Nice.
And it actually should be 4d6 bludgeoning, so that plus that, so 9 total bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay. And it takes full damage.
And then my last action will be command the mantis. And let's see here. Can I use? Oh, I can't. It isn't grabbed. So actions: lunging strike or capture and grab.
It's blinded, so it's off guard, right?
Yep.
Go to the actual. This is a whole lot easier.
everything is concealed from it.
Yeah.
I attack with
Or
the
worse.
leg and
Yeah,
hit.
it's gotta roll. A
Capture
flat,
and grab.
flat 11 or
Okay.
something, right?
Yeah, so what's going to happen now is the giant mantis is going to attack with its leg strike. And miss. Oh. Targeting that 17 against this
It does. It
woolly mammoth.
misses.
It misses. Okay. It's going to do it again
Okay.
at map, but it is an agile leg strike.
Ah.
And again. And that ends the turn.
Good. It's all right, Mantis.
He's
Bobo
there.
time.
All right. All right. Bobo is going to move to under Valerian and he is going to target Valerian with battle medicine.
Okay, more like crawl up to him.
He's going to scamper up onto Valerian.
Oh, wow.
There we go. There
All
we
right.
go.
So that is a critical success.
2d8.
It's 2d8 plus, or is it 48
Yes.
when you crit?
Oh yeah, 48. Just 48.
See, it works when your medic is small enough to be able to crawl through the gaps in the armor that are there anyway. You know,
Yeah, it works out great.
trying to suture in between plates just sounds awful, to be honest.
Aila was just completely out of it and like tried to sew your armor onto your skin and was just like, "Why isn't this working?"
Wow, 19.
All right, so 19 healing for Valerian.
And apply healing. Here we are.
Okay. Who else did you try to battle medicine earlier, Bobo?
Aethelric.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I succeeded. Let's be
He
clear.
successfully.
And then for his last action, he is going to leap off of Valerian and scamper underneath of the woolly rhinoceros.
Excellent.
And then that'll be it.
Yep. Next is the woolly. Well, it doesn't really... Without trample, there's not much it can do, and it's not smart enough to go back to do its charge thing. So, I think it is... who heard it last?
Aethelric.
Aila heard it pretty good, but
Yeah.
he can't.
Aethelric was the last one, but he's blinded.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
blinded too.
it's
Yeah, I
blinded,
don't know
so
what
it's
it's
kinda-
doing.
Kind of just attack wildly, I think. Kind of in a panic. Alright, it's gonna go for Dorn again. And it is blinded. Hopefully it's gonna do the check. If it doesn't automatically, the first roll will be the targeting check. Here comes a horn. That's the targeting check.
Yeah.
Here's the
targeting check.
actual roll, and it is blocked by the shield. Okay, briny
I
bolt
won.
and shield.
I literally won.
Okay, here comes feet. Well, actually, which does it use? It likes. It's gonna use its foot. No, it's gonna use its horn. It's stronger. So here's the 2 targeting rolls. The second one might hit, but it's super inaccurate. That misses. Ah, there you go. Ernest.
Recall knowledge.
Okay. Ooh, that's a. I think it's at least a success. So I'll make
My
it.
religion is plus 12.
It is a crit success.
All right, it's off guard to me forever now.
Yeah.
I am going to analyze weakness and see if I can take it out.
Okay.
Forgot to target. So
that is a
21
hit.
that is a hit. Okay.
Ooh, nice. It had
Doesn't-
30 hit points, so it has 1 hit point left. No, 2 hit
Come
points left.
on, so close. All right. Well,
All right.
Aila.
Right at the solar plexus and caused a bunch of its ribs to fall. It's only shards now.
Right.
I have a feeling that this thing's reflex is a little easier to hit than its AC, so I'm gonna give her
Electric
give him the
arc.
old electric arc.
Okay. That is a failure. And it is going to collapse in a crackling heap. And you hear cheers as yet another patrol that's arriving from outside of town is accosted by another rebel group. This is the time where we should pause.
Yes.
As
All right.
the revolution continues. We meet again next week. That'll be the last session of this block.
All right.
Okay, same time, right? Yeah, same time.
Same time.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, thanks for running, Ronald.
Yeah, I hope you had fun.
Viva
And,
la revolucion!
Yes, que viva. Cool.
All right.
Revolution
thanks,
arcs I
everybody.
like.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
It's next Saturday again is the last one of this block.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, chat.
See
We
y'all then.
appreciate all the comments. See you later.
Yep. Bye, everybody. Thanks
Okay.
Bye
again.
for now.
Bye.
Bye.